All right, Davey, how are you, son?
I'm all right, mate. Is that it? Okay, good night.
Good night. Oh, I tell him, you. We got to wait for people to come on anyway, haven't we?
Clive.
What?
I've plastered myself with invisible clay. Clive.
What?
I've plastered myself with invisible clay. Clive. You all right, Clive? You've gone. Can't hear you. Hello. Bless you.
All right, Bat?
Yeah, that's all right. What you want to do, right? You know your hands? Yeah? Fucking sit on them. Sit on them till you finish.
So what's happening, son?
I'm all right. I'm just going to do this.
So Matt's on.
I don't like the feedback. Right. I've got 3 on now. Good evening, good evening, and good evening. Share it out then. Fuck me. Don't get us through all the fucking graft.
I've shared it out, Bat. So, Princess. So anyway, everybody share, because what we're going to talk about tonight is mental health. And we're going to talk about how the mental health system lays people down and how people are left high and dry. We'll give you an instance. Davy Swift. Yeah, Davy Swift.
Yes,
who's Davy, tell people about, I'm just telling people about your mental health when you were sectioned by your
Hey! So the trouble is, listen, you know what I just did there?
Yeah.
That's what people think it is. You know the stigma that you was on about earlier? Yeah. Trust me, if you go to the mental health unit, I can tell you now, I've been around people with mental health for many, many decades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to 1993.
Yeah.
And the first person I met ever was in a place called, I want to say Grange Hill, but it's not. It begins with a G, and it's gone now, and it's over in Chichester.
Okay.
It's a massive mental health unit over by Chichester back in the day. Yeah. I think they closed down in the early 2000s. Somebody will look it up. Chichester Mental Health Unit begins with G. Come on, where's me PA? Me PA in? Anyway, the fella that I met was an accountant from London, top accountant.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you how clever he was. Yeah. The local BBC radio station, Radio Sussex, stopped him coming on doing their quiz shows because he kept fucking winning them all.
Right.
This fella had a mental breakdown at work. And off he went. But I used to see him every day. He used to come out on a day. He used to come out every day to a place where I used to go to called Bridge Lodge, which is a wild bird hospital. He used to volunteer there to get out of his unit. And very much like the units are today, you know what I mean? You can come in, go out, you know, day release, go out for a few hours, go and buy some chocolate and some pills. And so that's what he did. And he just seemed just a regular geezer to me. You know what I mean?
Really? Right. Well, let's take
Well. Thank you very much indeed, Shane. Gradingwell. Yeah, Gradingwell. You might have heard of it.
So evening to everybody. Evening to everybody who's joined us now at the moment. All right, share this out because we're going to talk about mental health because a friend of mine and Davies, Heather Wall, has been sectioned under the Mental Health Act 1983, section 135-1. And David, you phoned up today, Dave?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did a live stream.
Yeah, so I done a live feed as well. And It seems to be.
You recorded it. There's a difference.
Okay, I recorded it. All right, I recorded it, and it seems to be actually she's got a. There's a word I couldn't get out, and it was faculties. All right, she's got all her faculties yesterday, and they took it in, but they didn't. They took it into hospital, and instead of using her home as a safe place, they used. Well, Dave, what do you think, mate? It's again being. It's being misused, the actual act, the law.
Listen, every department's been abusing their have been. It's the word that you're looking for is interpretation. I think everybody interprets everything different, don't they? You know what I mean? Fucking words, the law. That's how cases are lost in court. Interpretation. You know what I mean? They're interpreting section 135. Brackets 1 their way for that particular unit. The one up the road here at Meadowfield will do it their way, and us as a general public, we do it the common sense way, which is we read the words and we take them for what they are. You know,
well, they are, yeah.
But they don't. They say, "Oh no, but that doesn't actually mean that. What that actually means is X, Y, and Z."
And the best thing was when I spoke to him, I was pointing it out, and she knew I was pointing it out, and she was going, "Yeah, I know you're saying it, but you know,
Clyde, just quit over me, mate. God, Kerry Ann, bless her, she's about to have a fucking mental breakdown. Can you change the settings?
The settings are already changed on it.
The settings are already changed, Kerry Ann.
Oh, right. Which one is she on?
Now she's shouting. Which ones? What do you mean, which ones? The normal settings, mate?
In the group, it'll stay private in the group. It'll stay private in the actual group.
Listen, if you keep private, they can't share it.
Yeah, I've just shared it. I've just put it. I edited that before we come on, Dick.
No. Right, listen, you're getting let me explain sharing to you, Clive, yeah? You know when you share something yourself,
yeah.
If you share it and it's to your fucking friends only they can see it, funny enough.
Actually,
if you want to share something and you want it to go public, it has to be set at public.
David, I actually put it on. I put it on public when my mother pointed it out earlier.
You're all wrong, he's right. It's on public, all right? So I don't know what you're doing, you lot. Kerry Ann, you don't know what you're doing. Matt, you ain't got a clue what you're doing. And you've got a stalker in now.
Look, I can't share it on my wall. What's going on here?
I don't know, mate. You're listen.
I tell you what.
Yeah,
hey,
you're in charge of the Starship Enterprise. You've got hold of the controls, yeah, and there's a wall coming up. Can you pull up, please?
I will give you control.
Now you've done it. Whatever you've done, don't touch anything else, Clive. Honestly, sit on your hands. Yeah, that's it. Keep that in that hand and sit on the other one. We want to see your hands at all times. Because we know you like to fiddle and fuck about. It's the fucking household cavalry in you. Too much of that up the horse's what's it.
I thought we weren't going to talk about that, you twat.
Oh, look, the numbers are going up, Clive. The numbers are going up. Fuck me. He never done a thing. It wasn't his fault. Move your head closer to this side, Clive. Just a bit closer. Don't go the other way. Come back this way.
Oh, you. Anyway.
Right.
Heather.
Now, don't worry. We've got him now. He's in harness. Go on, Clive.
The thing with Heather Ward today, when I finally got through to, what was her name? Krista Balog or whatever her name is.
Tinkerbell. Christabel's fucking little sister.
Tinkerbell, yeah. When we got through to Tinkerbell on the ward, I said to her, so you've detained her illegally because 24 hours. They can keep
end up fucking going to this geezer's house in a minute and fucking dragging him to Worthing and slinging him off the pier.
Who's that?
Who do you think? Who do you think's phoning me? Who do you think?
Oh, mate. Potts.
I'm going to end up fucking strangling him, mate. I'm telling you, live. Fucking live. We'll do a public fucking hanging.
Mate.
Honestly, mate, if you're watching this, do not do it again, mate. Trust me. Because I will find a way of getting my hand down my phone, one way or the other.
They do it again, the cunts.
He's doing it because he can wind you up.
He'll fucking wind me up. I'll jump in my fucking motor and show him how much he's winding me up.
Anyway, let's not give
him. Do it again, mate. I fucking dare you.
Share his number. Share his number.
I'll fucking share his number.
Come on, give us his number.
Put his fucking face all over the fucking map.
Give us his number. Anyway, going back to
folks, you know what I mean? Some people just get you right itchy elbow. You know what I mean?
Heather Hall, mate. All right, she's getting. What did you say she was getting earlier? Cracking. There's a cracking new. That's a new hashtag we're gonna have to start.
They're doing a Melanie Shaw on it.
They're doing a Melanie Shaw on it. Yeah. But
they tried it with me, didn't they? They tried it with everyone.
They tried it with you, Dave, and we got you out. But they tried it with you.
At least, you know what I mean?
Lisa got you out.
Honest with you, I was prepared to dig in for the 7 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the 28 days, you know what I mean?
But wait now, Dave. This is the interesting part. All right? Don't forget, they actually section you under mental health because you're a risk to yourself and you're a risk to others. However, when you were in there, what did you have?
A risk to yourself, or a risk to others.
Others. So David, but David, what did you have in the ward with him?
3 meters of rope.
3 meters of rope. Explosives. Actually, they were fireworks. They were. So you had Alan. Piss off. Alan's phoning me now. Why are people phoning when we're on live?
I can't get him off. Try him. Here he goes. He can't help himself. He's a fucking retard. He's a fucking retard.
Alan, give us some time. Calm down. Anyway, so when we look back,
no, try me now. No, honestly, if you think I'm fucking joking,
mate, that's it. I'm gonna bar him if he keeps going. Bar him.
Right. There's a fucking clue, yeah? When you're phoning someone, in London, we've got this. We've got this to a T, yeah? You phone someone in London, if they red button you, it doesn't mean they want to speak, don't want to speak to you. It means they're busy. If I don't want to speak to you, trust me, I will pick the phone up and say, I don't want to fucking speak to you. Goodbye, and hang the phone up.
Exactly. So anyway, let's get back to the Melanie Shaw. They're doing a Melanie Shaw to her. They done it to you. They used, so the authorities used the actual nearest relative. Nearest relative was your son.
He's on now, he's watching now. Alan, please, mate. When you phone the phones, please, mate. Alan, please. I'm begging you, son. Don't phone the phone, mate, because it cuts the lives out.
So anyway, the nearest relative, which was your son, was part of it, part of the authority, got you sectioned in the mental health unit. It looks like one of Heather's sons, or the two of them, have been working with social services, and they've actually got it in there. So, you know, Dave, Magistrates Court issued a warrant. It's only for 36 hours. It's an assessment. They could have assessed it in their house, but they already made the plans to hospitalise her.
Magistrate, yeah?
Yeah.
Who is a magistrate? What is a magistrate?
Magistrate is just it's like a council official, isn't it? It's people who's who are they?
No, it's not in the cat. It's just a member of the public.
Bloody unbelievable.
Just one of your peers, evidently.
Yeah.
When you go up in front of the bench, they call it. They like to call themselves the bench. In front of the bench, the 3 people are up there.
Yeah.
They're just 3 members of the public. That's all they are.
Is that all?
Yep. The person with the power is sat in front downstairs on the typewriter, the legal girl. She's the one who directs them, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you can't say that. Oh no, she'll say to the magistrates, the defence can't say what they're saying. They're wrong. You know what I mean? or the your prosecution will get the same thing. They're just free members of the public. So basically, they could have gone around anyone's fucking house, yeah, and said, "Do you think we should detain her?" And they go, "Yeah, all right," and nothing, you know. Which is basically what happened.
And it's unbelievable. Just because she doesn't sit into the narrative.
Two police officers comes around your house, Clive. Yeah, two police officers with let's say a social worker and a mental health worker. That are on,
doctor.
That are on call.
It's actually
come around your house, four of them, and say, Clive, we've got a problem with a woman down the road. Yeah, can you just sign this off so that we can go and pick her up and take her away?
Well, it's the warrant has got to be signed by the clerk, haven't it? The magistrate's clerk.
Yeah.
So and it's the thing you got as well, Dave, is when we spoke to them, they turned up with an ambulance. If you listen to the video she done, they turned up with an ambulance already. So they knew they were carting it away. They didn't do an assessment. They carted it away. So they probably drugged her up now to the eyeballs. She's had bad experiences of being in there. So she's going to be stressed. The mental health will be... You know what it's like.
She didn't seem that stressed last night, to be honest with you, considering she's getting taken away from her heart.
No, she didn't. She didn't. But
they'd be getting a few F's and C's out of me.
Yeah, definitely. But when she's in there,
I would have come over as if I was kicking off.
But
just me being annoyed and fucking.
When I asked her, look, are you going to release her on the 24 hours? She said no. So I said, you must be extending it to 12 hours. So that means tomorrow morning she'll be able to get out.
Monday,
but it's Saturday.
She's there till Monday, definitely. We all know that. They've copped that.
She won't be coming out. But she won't come out on Monday either.
Of course she won't.
You know, the medication will be in her now, flowing through the body. Her mind will be...
If she don't take it, they'll over... If she doesn't take the medication, if she refuses medication, which you can do, obviously,
they'll hold her down.
They'll hold you down and jab you with a needle.
Jab it.
Do it. Yeah, they do it with a needle.
And this could happen to anybody, like you said, Dave. It could happen to anybody at any time.
Any time they want, mate.
And when we say mental health, everybody today says mental health, we've got to talk. We've got to talk. We've got to be more open. Hang on, this ain't talking. This ain't being open. This is carting people away because they don't fit with somebody's narrative. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to say...
They're trying to fucking buck the trend.
Yeah. But look at Melanie
Shaw's away. Melanie Shaw's away for fucking one reason only.
That.
Because she was blowing the lid. She was blowing the lid. She had inside information.
Yeah. And they wanted to put it away.
Heather Wall, also started, once the medication wore off, she had been taking it for a year. She's been using herbal remedies and eating well.
Yes.
And getting out and about and meeting people.
Do you know what she was planning to do this week?
She started giving it that, they didn't like it. You know the two women that came round about 2.5 weeks ago?
Yeah.
One was a social worker.
Yes.
And one was a mental health worker.
Mental health worker.
Social worker, she clearly said, you people have caused me nothing but grief. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want to speak to you. But you, she said to the lady, you're all right. She said, you're all right, you are. Because unfortunately, Heather was sucked in by it. Yeah, and she saw the woman as she helped her out. I can guarantee you that woman went back and did a full report. This one is going to be trouble.
I played the game. Yeah, she played the game.
They would have phoned up. They would have phoned up someone else. Yeah, and I don't mind fucking bubbling them. Yeah, they phoned someone else, right, who happened to be close family members, should we say?
Yeah. Nearest relatives.
Those close family members, want their inheritance early.
Yeah.
Before she dies.
Yeah.
They're not happy to wait until mummy dies.
Well,
they're that close.
They take control.
Yeah, of course they do. Well, they've got control.
Yeah, and this is my biggest concern.
They can now go for Pat. They can keep her in there and wait a month, couple of months, and go, do you know what? We need to sort her finances out. We need the power of attorney now.
Yeah, that's it.
The house is on the market. the car will get sold, or one of them will start fucking driving around in it like a big fucking big piggy bollocks, and everything else will get catched up.
And it's actually sad. It's actually
They
sad.
must love her to death.
Look, I tell you what, mate. It just shows it actually states on the information I'm looking at, the nearest relatives rarely sign people up. David, your son, we believe, signed you up. You haven't spoken to him in 11 years.
My nearest relative, though.
No, he weren't. He weren't.
Only by blood.
But he stepped in
I've
because
not spoken to that fucking wanker since the day I signed his paperwork.
But he stepped in.
I don't say that maliciously. I love him to death. But
David,
if he was in trouble tonight, I'd go and help him.
David.
Go on.
He probably signed you up. He's part of the police force. You know, he's the inspector.
He's got a fucking mortgage, and he's got my granddaughter to think about. You understand?
And that's it.
They put
David.
Listen, I can tell you something now, right? Listen, just to let you know how they are, yeah? Ross was told by his governor in his last 3 weeks of training that he sailed through when he was at the university in Chichester doing the law section. The last 3 weeks he was called to his governor's office and he was told blatantly, which I already knew well when I signed the document, before I signed it. He was told by his governor blatantly, illegally, but he was told by his governor, you can have no contact with your father directly, indirectly, or by a third party. If you want to carry on having a relationship with your dad, you need to call it a day now. Yeah. And he said, I want to stay. He made his choice.
But
and I knew he would.
David, he realised
and
because
he had to make his choice again.
David, at the end of the day, I'm going to say something now, and you might not like it, and you might call me down for it.
Go on.
I know deep down in your heart, you've got 2 boys.
Yeah, of course. Well, I've got 5 kids.
Yeah, but you've got the 2 boys there who you miss. You do miss them because I've seen, and I've seen the feelings you have, and you just
say,
and you were hurt big time. I know you are.
No, I'm not hurt. No. You see, you're getting 2 words confused. Right? You're getting hurt and disappointment.
Yeah.
The word's disappointed.
I don't think you're disappointed.
You can slip me round the fucking throat, mate. It won't hurt. It will have a bit of pain, different word again, and I will bleed. Yeah? But it won't hurt. You understand me?
Disappointment.
Big. Probably one of the biggest disappointments in my life.
You bollocks. Talking bollocks. Do you want me to tell you why?
No, I'm not. Go on.
Do you want me to tell you why?
Go on then.
Because your son, who's the inspector, you tell everybody he's your son and he's the inspector. Mate, at the end of the day...
it fucking winds him up. I'm proud he's got to inspect him.
That's what I like to say. You're proud.
Of course I am. Of course I'm fucking proud. You'd be proud for any of your kids to climb a ladder.
But David, I wanted to put that across, all right? Because sometimes you come across...
Yeah. But what you can't do is get words mixed up. You understand?
No.
Because when you get the words mixed up,
the
content becomes wrong.
We've said it now. All right? I've got it out.
Yeah.
You are proud.
No. You're bang on. Of course I'm proud. Listen, my son, when he tried the army, it didn't work out for him. I was disappointed that it didn't work out.
I know you were. Yeah.
Do you know what I was disappointed for? Not just for him. I was disappointed for the fucking rest of the people who were going to go and join up and find out it ain't what it fucking was, even today. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
That's the disappointment I have for that. Yeah. And it wasn't for him. And to be honest with you, I didn't think he'd quite work it out. And because he's a different kid, you know what I mean? He's not that fucking rough, tough, fucking boozing and all that. He's not that. That ain't him. And when he went to Sainsbury's, he started off on the shop floor, filling shelves like everybody else does, and doing menial tasks. And he ended up being a provisions manager. And of course, I was proud of him to do that because he's climbing the ladder again. And I said to him, you've got a chance, Ross, to be a store manager, mate. It ain't bad money. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah.
And no matter what your kids do in life or who they are, yeah, you fucking certainly don't want them to turn out to be arseholes, do you?
No, you don't. You know.
That ain't the fucking ultimate goal, I would have thought. I know some people try very hard at it and succeed. But you know, in the ideal world, you like your kids to do as good, if not better than yourself. And I brought them up with those. I brought them up with a work ethic. You know what I mean? And to have manners and respect. You know what I mean?
Well,
to respect women and you know, look after your kids. You know what I mean? And teach them the same things that you've been taught. And that's what I'm on. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm trying to get over, Dave.
I think he's a fucking prick for the way he's doing it.
But what I'm trying to get across,
I understand why, because he hasn't got the bollocks he should have. You know what I mean? Yeah. He should have turned around and said to him, "You want me to sign my old man up? You know what? Fucking stick your fucking job." But he wouldn't. Yeah. That's the difference between him and his dad. You understand?
Yeah, but
you don't pass everything on unfixable.
No, but Dave, a lot of people in the career world, in the military, yeah, you're a different kettle of fish. I'm a
listen,
different.
If your government in the military said to you, "Clive, listen, you and your bricks got to go to this house and drag out a fucking woman and 5 kids," would you go, "Yeah, all right, no problem, boss"?
I won't like to answer that, Dave.
I'd say, "Fuck off. You go and fucking drag them out, you fucking prick."
Because some people have gone through that, Dave. So
yeah, I know.
Anyway,
I wouldn't have it though. Me, I've got fucking very fucking high standards. Very high. In fact,
Dave,
sometimes I think they're too high.
Dave, a lot of people who stay in there, you know, look at these police who stand on the line now.
Yes, I know. I understand that. But that's what I'm trying to say. You're trying to explain. You know what I mean?
Dave, my father said something the other week to me, and it was during the protesting, and he said to me, "Clive, if you was in police uniform and I was protesting and you were in police uniform, would you break the rank? Or if I was playing up, would you hit me with a baton?" And Dave, honestly,
yeah,
I couldn't answer that. He said, I didn't even answer. I took too long to answer. My father went, "Clive, you don't have to say anything." He said, "I already got the answer because you're thinking about it." I said, "Dad, when you're in uniform, you're standing next to the men." I said, "You don't break that rank. You're protecting these people. You're in uniform. You can't just drop the uniform." I said, "Potentially, I know brothers and I know family members who they ripped the family." Well,
you know what to do, didn't you? Don't get yourself in that situation.
And that's it. And that's it. Yeah.
Go sick.
And hopefully, like I said, my man, hopefully my family members or some
can't come in. They've got a brilliant excuse at the moment, haven't they?
Exactly.
You know, there's riot on this weekend. Yeah, I'm self-isolating.
Are you self-isolating this weekend?
No, but you know what I mean. That's all you do. I'm self-isolating.
Yeah, I'm self-isolating. Definitely
track and trace. I've been tracked and traced.
But let's get back to Heather. So, Dave, honestly, I don't know. I'm going to reach out to some human rights lawyer we've got to see if she can step in. Where do we go from this? Because the nearest relatives have signed up to this as well. So they've already contravened and breached the Mental Health Act 1983. Because at the end of the day, they've already, what legal aid are they offering at the moment? What legal advice are they offering? You know, there's a lot of questions got to be asked, because by the time Monday comes, that's 96 hours they've kept her for. You know, and we've got this minister. We've got this minister called Nadine Dorries. All right, she's the minister. No, you wouldn't have mentioned
any relation to the Prime Minister with a last name like that.
I tell you what, mate. I don't know, mate. Doris. All right, but listen to this. But Dave, listen to this. This is a cracker. We lost another veteran yesterday, which is absolutely heartbreaking. But the crack of this is this Nadine Dorries is the mental health minister. She's the minister for mental health, suicide prevention, and patient safety. So she's the one we should all be going to, because we've all gone for the Veterans of Office Affairs. We've gone for the MOD. But it sounds like this. What's this Nadine Doris doing? Seems like she's sitting on an arse doing nothing.
I'll tell you what she's doing, shall I?
Go on.
She's out having glasses of wine, yeah, with Pretty Useless.
Pretty useless.
That's what they're all doing.
Hey, mate, Patel.
None of them do nothing, mate. Listen.
No, none of them do.
Do you want to reel off any of the ministers that are grafting? Then tell me one of them. What about Famza, Minister of Veterans Affairs? What did he do?
None of them are doing anything. None of them are doing anything.
Because, you know why, don't you?
£84,000.
It's a very difficult job to do. It's a very complicated job.
Oh, you've just said the word. You've just said the word. You've just said the words when Johnny Mercer promised to phone this man here, Ian Briggs, on the 8th of May.
I know. I've heard them a fucking million times. He ain't the first one who said that. That's in their handbook.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it is.
Hang on. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I know how to answer that. It's a very complicated job to do, and it's very, very difficult.
Difficult. So,
we're having nightmares over there in that house. In that
house,
that
was it. That's it. We're having nightmares over there. Nightmares.
There, all of us.
You don't know what nightmares are.
The only nightmares you're not having is putting in the expenses, drawing your monthly money, your pensions. None of that's nightmares. Your bonuses, yeah, your pay rise. That's going to be a nightmare, isn't it?
So I wonder how many other people are being dragged.
Looking in there.
Monday
morning, looking in there and saying, you're not coming out till you put it out.
Hey,
go on.
How many beds were free when you were in the Maple ward, in the mental health ward?
Oh, what? Off my head, between 8 and a dozen. I didn't actually count them. I went, that one's empty, that one's empty, that one's empty. I mean, four or five of them were just full of shit stored. You know, like a dumping ground. We got this. Where can we put this? Stick that in over there. Yeah, all right. And the next one goes in there. Well, that's full. That one's full now. That's all right. There's one just there next door. Stick them all in there.
I'm going to answer a question at the moment.
There's reason why for that. There's got no staff. Yeah, they haven't got the equipment in there to put people in bed. You know what I mean? There's 8 beds not there.
Yeah,
they're fucking buried, and they haven't got the staff. Look, we're nicking fucking staff from places like fucking India,
the Philippines.
You imagine what the Philippines are doing for fucking medical staff.
I tell you.
You imagine being a governor of the Philippines, yeah? In comparison to us, it's a very poor country.
But there's more people.
They struggle to train their nurses. They struggle to finance and train their nurses.
Yeah.
And then we send some fucking arsehole from the UK and go, do you know what? Instead of us training ours, let's go and fucking nick theirs.
Nick theirs.
How ethical is that? And they're in a job with ethics.
David, loquacious one. Stop for a minute.
Yeah.
Sarah Blair just put, they can hold her until psychic consultant finds she's not in danger to herself or others. Sarah, they can't. They hold her for 36 hours, the maximum on section 136-1.
You're supposed to have 2 interviews in that period of time.
Exactly. And they're supposed to assess her in the 36 hours. Then they're supposed to either put it under another section, or then they can, once they've done the assessment, they can give a legal representation, or she can get a legal representation. But if she requests it, a lot of people don't realise that. All right.
How can you request anything if you're off your nut on prescription drugs?
Exactly. That's the biggest thing we keep saying, is when they pump you up with mind-altering drugs, how can you assess somebody?
And trust me, they are mind-altering.
Yeah, they are mind-altering. And they can hold her until, where was that? Beds at the premium at Curseview, Dundee. It's 1 in, 1 out there. Well, where David was...
Alan, listen, mate. Listen, Alan, right? Mate, you're driving me mental. Right, he logged in, yeah? First of all, he tried to phone me 3 times, then he tried to phone you twice, yeah? Then he managed to come in. Yeah, now he's not in, and he can't get in. So now he's messaging me, I can't get in. I said, well, you was in one. I can't get in now, mate. What does he want me to do? Jump in the car and fucking log him in?
Well, Dave, we haven't invited him in. David, we haven't invited him in. So he's not.
No, he can't get onto the. He can't get onto the. He's not on the thing, evidently. Would you like me to drive up?
Nigel, yeah, I'm talking about Nadine Doris. She's actually the minister, mate, of the state for mental health, suicide prevention, and patient safety. All right, so that's the one. If they're drugging her, would that make her seem mentally ill for them to keep her? Yeah, because you haven't got when you're under mind-altering substances like drugs. At the end of the day, you haven't got all your faculties. You didn't. What are you like when you piss?
You can walk. It is about all you can do. All shuffle. You
know, and you're all over the place. They're numbing you out. All right.
The best thing I can describe to you of what it does to you, yeah, is if you've ever watched the movie, yeah, Bronson.
Yeah.
You know Charles Bronson, the famous
Charles Bronson.
When they put him into, I can't remember what the hospital's name now, but they put him in the hospital. He went there to try and get out of ordinary prison. He thought he could get a blag to get out.
Yeah.
And when he was in there, they Largactyled him up. They put him on a medication called Largactyl, which is what they use in the big, not in these ones, not so much, but in the big. Melanie Shaw's definitely they've got all that gear there.
Oh yeah.
And so they Largactyled him up to the point he sat in a chair and he just couldn't even talk and he was dribbling. And the paedophile came up to him. Do you remember? You remember the scene?
Yeah. Go on.
Started telling him what he used to do what he liked doing to little girls and all that. And even Bronson, with all the strength that man has or had, could barely get up, but he managed to get hold of him and try to strangle the fella.
Yeah.
Try to murder him. But because of the Largactyl, he thought he'd strangled, he thought he'd suffocated him, and he hadn't. But that's how strong that gear is. You know what I mean? You can't. Basically, it is a tranquilizer. It's called a tranquilizer for a reason.
Yeah. Sarah, I was on 72-hour hold. Yeah. Nurses have 4-hour holding power. Then the duty doctor does the 72-hour hold. I've been in and out so many times over 2 years. Yeah, Sarah, but what the law states at the end of the day, they should be inside the guidelines of the law. Section 135-1 is what she got done for. That's what they took her in under. They should have done a safe place assessment.
You know how they'll get out of it? They'll say, unfortunately, due to COVID, we haven't got the staff, we can't get the numbers in, we've got to have
but Dave, it's not only that. Why did they pick it up on a Thursday? Or we haven't got the...
they're going to get you all weekend.
Yeah, because what did they do with you, David? You went in on Thursday. Doctor did... You seen the doctor on Friday. And all weekend. No, you weren't supposed to, but you kicked off. And then...
Yeah.
We finally got to sit down with the doctor on Monday because we wrote the letter of appeal. We got the nearest, we got Lisa in there, nearest relative, and we sat there. We were in on the assessment. But this assessment Heather's going to sit in on. We'll have the doctor, we'll have the nurses of the ward, one of the head nurses of the ward on there, and the son. The son.
Yeah.
So, that's where it is. No. Oh, she's been the Conservative MP for Central Bedfordshire for years for some reason. She received criticism a few years ago for going on, I'm a celebrity, put me in a jungle, and still drawing a salary. That tells you everything there. So, Nigel, do me a favour. Send a letter. We would like to speak to her. Send a letter because she's in if she's in your area, she's got to answer you. So get on with that. Let's have it. Alan's back. Look, Alan Bassett, he's back on. So
how is he?
He's on YouTube. Yeah, he's on YouTube. So you've got to, and look, everybody who's speaking out, everybody who's saying something, make sure we said it today, Davey. We've got a business opportunity, you hear that?
Go on.
We should put nearest relatives. We should get a law firm and have nearest relatives, so people can come and sign up to nearest relatives. So if they got any family members or anybody who they can't trust, they appoint our team.
Well, what needs doing is you could do that to start with, but the legislation needs changing, doesn't it?
Legislation needs a big change. 1983. It was.
And not just that legislation. I mean, I know somebody who took a load of money off of a family member through having power of attorney.
Yeah.
And there was nothing up with that person. They weren't away in the mental health. They were in another country.
Yeah, definitely.
They use that to access all their money. It happens all the time.
It's unbelievable, you know.
But then you'll have the other side of the coin where people say, "Well, I can't get power of attorney because they're telling me that they're fully compos mentis and I shouldn't be having it." That's what the government on certain things. I think Lisa had it. That was it. You know, Lisa Marie.
Yeah.
She wanted to get power of attorney for her dad because of how he was being treated in hospital a few months back.
Yeah.
It was an argument with the family, etc. Blah blah blah, and they decided, and it all got mixed up. You know what I mean?
But you know,
never got the protection you should have got.
But mental health is a big thing today. All right, everybody's got it. It's stress related.
It's been a big thing for a long time, mate.
Money, change, and relationships. Three of the biggest things. Yeah. All right. So what you got to think of. All right. If we're talking about mental health and we're banging the drum and everybody's saying you've got to speak and talk and you've got to be open, then let's change the legislation to actually suit what we're saying. Let's remove the 1983 legislation, powers of attorney, powers of, you know, and bring it under a modern day one. Psychologists, health professionals, who are they to turn around? Well, it would take quite a long with them.
Dead.
Yeah, you will. You know, it doesn't take long though, because COVID, how much legislation was passed through in COVID?
Well, they can pass as much as they like within hours.
No. You can
wake up tomorrow and say, "Do you know what? I've just thought of this."
Bang. Yeah, definitely. Bang, and it's done. You know, but they don't want to do it. But Dave, why don't they want to do it? Pharmaceuticals pay a lot of money. So,
of course,
you know,
it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry.
So, you know, that's where we are.
It feeds a lot of people, that business.
So, Heather, good luck. You know, I was going to say good luck, but we are behind you. All right, and everybody, keep phoning our ward.
Yeah. Live streaming though, for fuck's sake, get some documentary evidence.
Because they'll get pissed off with us sooner or later.
If you're not up for live streaming, you don't feel comfortable. I understand that, but if you don't want to do that, set a little camera up and record the conversation with the sound and everything. You know what I mean?
And Dave, use another one.
Well, you can download an app. You can download an app on your phone. They're free at your Google Store or your iTunes, whatever it's something called for the iPhone. You can download recording apps that will record your phone in and out, and it gives you a little warning. Do you want to record this call? And you go yes or no. If you push yes, it records it, and it saves it.
Yeah. And the other thing is, Dave, Heather was actually booking. She was looking at this week. She was looking at retreats because she's into plant food, yoga, and all that now. And she was looking at going away on a spiritual retreat. So, you know, I wonder when Richard Brand. I wonder when that.
Been on a bit of a cloak and dagger, really. Isn't it?
I wonder when Russell Brand's going to be pulling, because he goes off on one. You know,
still 0-0.
Who's playing?
Some jock firm.
Scotland forever growing.
I wonder if she'll want another rematch when the goal goes in early.
Well, she'd be standing there by the TV, she'd be ready by the phone, ready to pick it up.
Well,
We need a
he hasn't
rematch.
travelled into England. We'll end up with a poison dwarf variant.
Oh, mate, poison dwarf variant.
Imagine that one. All end up fucking 4'2".
I wonder how many variants we're going to have.
Fuck
So,
me, mate.
you know, but Davey, it's
20,000 they reckon they brought down to London.
what?
The Scottish brought 20,000 down, they reckon, were coming.
Bloody hell.
You would do, wouldn't you? Because they've only got 3,000 tickets. That makes sense, wouldn't it?
It doesn't make sense at all, does it? You know what
Now
I mean?
listen to the shouting and just great Scottish voices when they're "Whee!" Goal goes in.
I tell you, that's unbelievable. What's that? She was also planning to go to the PTSD camp with Shane and me and my family in the near future. Yeah, look, she
came down the other week.
She came, yeah, and that's the thing. If she didn't have her faculties, how did she?
Bollocks, mate. How could you get through that fucking roadworks at Southampton on the 27th without having?
How could she drive?
If I'd have been there, I'd say, you know why she's upset, didn't you? I'll go those fucking roadworks down the M27, mate. You want to get them sorted out? It's driving everyone nuts.
Nuts. How could she get to Bath if she didn't have her faculty? She looked amazing when she came down to us. I was like,
listen, she's always well presented. Her house is immaculate.
Immaculate. That's the problem. The house is a cash cow.
Of course it is. That's what they've seen. Oh, we'll have some of that.
Yeah. That's ching ching.
Can't wait another 30 years for mummy to die.
No, you know.
So fucking wankers.
I tell you what, I'm gutted, mate. I'm gutted because I know what you went through.
I've been through worse.
But she hasn't even got her mobile phone with her. That's the worst thing. And they actually say, under Section 136, she should have her phones to get in contact with her family and friends. So why is all this cloak and dagger? Why wouldn't they? Mate, she was full of... That woman I spoke to was full of shit.
They done it to a woman with me, didn't they? That I was in with. I mean,
yeah.
Everybody had their phones, bar this one bird.
Yeah,
and
that's
this
right.
one woman. And she didn't have her phone because she kept fucking phoning her family up and driving them fucking mental, accusing them of all sorts of fucking madness. And she kept asking her for a mine, funny enough, and I wouldn't let her use it. And sometimes they do have reasons for people not to have their phone, you know what I mean? Or you should say, listen, if you want to make a phone call, yeah, on your mobile phone, that's not a problem. We sit around all day colouring normally, yeah, and drinking tea and sat on our fat asses. So if you do want to make a phone call, yeah, come to the office, we'll grab your mobile phone out of the drawer, we'll turn it on, and you can make your call while we're stood next to you. If you start chatting shit, we'll be taking it.
Yeah, yeah.
They got the ways of doing it, you know what I mean? They didn't have to just say, you can't have your phone.
Dave, if you think about it.
They did let her use the ordinary, the office phone that they gave me with the wanker from the bank on.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. The landline that's got not. They did let her use that, and she said, can I phone my daughter or whatever? And they phone the daughter and say, your mum wants to speak to you, is that all right? And they go, yeah, that's all right. They'd speak to her and they'd stand there whilst his chin wagging away.
But the other thing is, Dave, there's
no reason why that woman this morning couldn't have said to me, other than they've got fucking their own plans in place. There's no reason why that Tinkerbell couldn't have said to me, you know what, I'll grab her, I'll get her on the phone. Was she all right last night? Yeah, she's fine. Did you sleep last night? Yeah, she slept well. So she's fine then. Yeah, she's sleeping well. She was well when we saw her on the thing before you took her. She was well right up to the minute you took her out of the house. She didn't have any drama. You took her to the place. She's had a sleep. She took her the medication for sleep because you'd have made sure of that, and she's fine now.
Yeah.
So why can't we talk to her?
Why can't we talk to her? Because she's fucking drugged up to her eyeball. Because she's drugged up to her eyeball.
Well, no, trust me, it takes about 24 hours or so, 36 hours for them to kick in.
Yeah. Ideal.
They don't work, they don't work immediately. It takes about 24 hours, 36 hours. Depending on the dose, of course, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you was performing Yeah, they wouldn't
But
stay
Dave,
up on 10
Dave,
15 minutes.
Dave,
They pump it straight on.
Dave, when you listen to what she said, how she was treated before, could you imagine what her anxiety and her stress levels were like by the time she got in there? They ripped the clothes off her, but it stripped her down, needled her. She's going to have that all playing out in her head, and she's going to go.
Yeah.
You know,
That's an hour I'll be going over it. But hopefully she's learned from that.
yeah, hopefully.
You know what I
But
mean?
Dave,
now I know what to do. I won't cause a drama. I'll
yeah.
take the medication and whatever you do with it, and we call it working your ticket. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, and
that's why you've got to be very, very careful. I said to people today, if you want to take these people on, and you do want to take them on, you really need to think about what you're doing. Yeah, who's going to suffer if you're swagged, and how you're going to deal with that situation when you're there.
Exactly. And you got to have people fighting in your corner, mate. You got to have people you can trust around.
People outside fighting, yeah, you do.
Definitely.
Whenever I've got into trouble with the old Bill, yeah, my mum's always fought my corner for me, and you know what I mean, got me out of it.
Well, you got Lisa as well, mate. I'll jump on in now, and you got a lot of people now, mate.
Yeah. I've always had people in the corner, you know what I mean, up until fucking recently. You know, but yeah, no, so I'm very lucky. I'm very, very lucky.
And that's the thing is, you know, my
biggest was 3.5 years for a kidnap. You know what I mean?
Bloody hell. But it's...
I don't like burglary, especially when it's my cabin.
Oh, mate, definitely. But, mate, let's see what happens. Should we visit her on Monday or Tuesday?
Well, I think what we got to do. See, I had to think about this a day because I know you're doing things over the weekend.
Yeah.
I thought, is it worth going down there this weekend? I don't think it is. It just caused dramas, and it would shut all communication down for Monday. The right way forward is to get this Sam and get him to drop himself in the shit as well.
Yeah.
Because like the woman said to you today, she never said that to me. She said to you today, I noticed what she said was escalation. Yeah, definitely escalation. Well, we don't need to speak to Tinkerbell anymore, do we? Tinkerbell's fucking lodged.
Tinkerbell's done, mate.
She showed her cards this morning, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
you know
and she showed them.
And she showed them again this afternoon to you.
We've got her twice over, you know. So
yeah,
Tinkerbell's done.
Yeah. She has thrown herself under the bus.
Tinkerbell, unfortunately, was very.
Would you let her babysit?
Yeah. Will you let her take your dog for a walk? I haven't got one, so I wouldn't.
I wouldn't let her look after a goldfish for a fortnight while I was away on holiday. He'll be dead when I get back.
Mate, I wouldn't let her look after your seagull.
You wouldn't? The seagull fucking he'll leave home. Bless him. But I can, you know what I mean? You wouldn't. I mean, can you imagine her at a party when a family and friends are there and all that, and they go, "What do you do?" And some geezer goes, "Oh yeah, I'm a bricklayer. I lay bricks." And they go, "Oh, he's a fucking tosser." "What do you do?" "I'm a sweeper road." "And what do you do, Tinkerbell?" "Oh, I work in mental health. Yeah, I'm very caring." Can you imagine it? Not a lot of people are. Don't give them any contact with their relatives. I wonder if you explained it like that. Oh, what I do is people come into where I work, yeah, we don't allow any outside contact. We drug them up as much as we can, yeah, we break every fucking rule in the book. Brilliant job. Yeah. Pension's good job.
And that's it, you know, these caught her with the knickers now. Mate.
You know what she would have done back in 1942, 43, didn't you? She'd be the one fucking lighting the gas.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, showers. Come on now, showers. It's all right, you'll be all right.
You know,
you'll be all right. We're looking after you. Don't worry.
I wonder if we can get a freedom of information on how many people have been actually sectioned and the Mental Health Act 1981. I'm going to write that down.
You can apply for any. Listen, you can apply for any information you want. You can apply for it. Whether you'll get it's a different kettle of fish.
Exactly.
But you can apply for anything under the Freedom of Information Act.
Because I'd like to know how many people were sectioned during.
They should give it to you.
Yeah.
But they'll give it all the. What they do is they do what we're doing. They'll use their fucking shit to tie it all back up in knots again.
Yeah.
And they'll say, "Oh, we can't patient confidentiality. We can't. It could bring that into disrepute." And this
yeah, but no. But if I put a freedom of information, in for to find out how many individuals in the UK have been sectioned under Mental Health Act 1983 in 2021.
In the past 5 years. In the past 5 years, I guess.
Okay, past 5 years. All right, so we can see what the trend is. All right.
They might not give you the recent ones. They might not have that data to hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we got somebody called Death.
2019. These departments run very, very slow.
Dave, give me 2 seconds. Dave, give me 2 seconds. Death Pickles just come in. All right. So Death Pickles just asked what's going on. Death Pickle, what's going on? There's a lady in Southampton. She's been sectioned under 135 of the Mental Health Act 1983.
/1.
And she's a friend. David, the loquacious one, was sectioned under Section 2. All right. And we're just talking about it because it's abuse of powers. It's just an abuse of powers at the end of the day. If you don't fit into society, you don't fit into people's expectations.
Denied all contact with the outside world.
Denied all contact with the outside world. You're actually sectioned.
Do you know something? You could go and murder 20 people tonight. You could go and murder 20 people tonight. You'll be able to speak to your mum tomorrow.
Yeah. But exactly. You get sectioned under mental health and they try and lock you down. All right. So I would like to know how many they've actually sectioned especially under 135 actually as well.
Do you know what I think they're going to say to you?
Go on.
We haven't got a big enough piece of paper.
Yeah. Why was she sectioned? Well, this is the thing we're asking. What they're saying, she was a risk to herself and risk to others. So, but if you look at the video when she got sectioned,
streaming at the time.
She was live streaming. She was live streaming at the time. All right, and she's a very spiritual woman. She's into spirituality. So, when you're into spirituality, some people get carried away. But it doesn't make you.
And she's telling them how bad she was treated over the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, and she was sectioned before and they mistreated her and ill-treated her. You've got to go through it. Her name's Heather Wall. Have a look at it. Have a look at her Facebook page, Heather Wall. All right?
Have a look at my page. See what the mental health people actually said on the phone. How caring they are. Have
a look at the loquacious one, David Swift. All right? And you can see it. Because we do live streams. David done live streams, and David was in the mental health hospital for a weekend, and he had a 3 meter rope. He had a 3 meter rope in with him. He had a flashbang, which is it's like a pyrotechnic. It is a pyrotechnic, Dave. However you
firework act, thankfully.
Yeah, it comes under the firework act. Oh, look at that! Somebody's just said it. Yeah. We've actually just hashtagged it, saying they're doing a Melanie Shaw tour because they're doing exactly the same as what they've done to Melanie Shaw. Melanie Shaw, for those who don't know Melanie Shaw or the story, have a look at it because Melanie Shaw in 1980 made the first allegations.
3 months now.
Yeah, but she made the first allegations in 2010 to Nottinghamshire Police about the Beechwood Children's Home and the sexual abuse in there. There was over 80 people who made allegations on that, all right? And she was one of the first.
She had inside information that they didn't want coming out.
Exactly. She had inside information. People didn't want it to come out. And on she was locked up April 2019, you said, Davey?
Well, yeah, April, 2nd of April, 2019.
Yeah. On the 31st of July, 2019, the independent inquiry into child sex abuse actually said he was horrific, and he was actually what she was saying was potentially true, but they locked it up. All right. So Melanie Shaw, have a look at that. All right. But what's happened with Heather is we believe it's the nearest relative. Well, we don't believe it. David. It's the social services and the actual nearest relatives. Nearest relatives have probably been talking to social services. All right. Heather she had all her faculties. She's had all her faculties. She's into yoga. She's into plant food. She's given up her medication. She's talking about the way she was mistreated under mental health.
She gave up her medication a year ago.
Over a year ago, yeah, definitely. But she came to visit us in Bath.
Yeah, she was fine. Absolutely fine.
If she didn't have all her faculties, a beautiful house that. Oh, yeah. So if she didn't have all her faculties, she would have driven to Bath from Southampton and drove back with a dog as well, Dave. That little chow.
Yeah, little Yorkie.
Yeah, so.
Then he got that by the Alsatian.
I tell you what, Dave, I've just clicked onto something.
Where's the dog?
There's more people who know about this, because I know where the dog's gone. The dog has gone to somebody asked, could they have the dog? I think it was yesterday or a couple of days ago, because their children were upset. So they said, can we borrow your dog? Can we mind your dog? So this has been planned, this has, mate.
Oh, somebody said, can we mind your dog?
Yeah, somebody's got the dog, see? Somebody has took the dog.
Prior to this going on.
Yeah. Prior to the knock on the door.
They removed the dog prior to the knock on the door.
Yeah.
So they knew what was going on there.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The Suns, and there was more people playing in this game, and because they probably, at the end of the day, mate.
I'm sticking to the line. They want an early cash out.
Do you think there's an early cash out, Donny? So,
that's what they're
Dave, I don't know why I'm starting to. The nearest family got to sign off on it. I'm actually starting to think the same.
Yeah.
Because
you'll be amazed how many people do it, mate.
What I'm thinking, Dave, is what's the benefit people are getting from having her inside?
To get the money.
Hello, pissed as assholes. I'm going now to have fun. Oh, well done, buddy. I don't know who it is, mate. Somebody on Facebook. You can see him, I can't.
I've not seen anybody. I've not seen anybody say that on my chat.
I've got it on my chat, yeah. Let me have a look. I was just going to say, I hope it's not Shane Craig. I hope it's not.
My chat froze and I didn't know it.
I hope it's not my Admiral.
Oh, yeah. Gemma just said they definitely planned this. She loved her dog.
Yeah, she did love her dog. Non-compliance with meds could end up with her getting.
Prince Andrew raping her.
What's that?
They had Craig Shane.
Yeah.
So Shane Craig said Melanie Shaw accused Prince Andrew of raping her. They had to bang her up to shut her up. Well, they haven't banged up the other one in America.
No, they haven't. But she's in America, see, but so the Americans want him over there, don't they?
And she was 17, wasn't she? So she wouldn't have. It wouldn't have worn under this. It wouldn't have worn in this country.
It wouldn't have. No.
It does in America. She's got to be 21 in America, I believe.
What Sarah Blair have said is non-compliance with meds could end up her getting a compulsory treatment order. Yeah, definitely, because they can treat her. At the end of the day, she's under the power.
Oh, cheers, man.
I'm only seeing half the comments.
Norma Fox said to you just earlier on.
Yeah.
Tinker Tinkerbell was avoiding direct questions for a reason. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got on that.
definitely. She just didn't want to engage. She couldn't wait to get off the phone.
Clive, I'll tell you something, mate. Your first one that I've seen you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you couldn't get the word out. It wouldn't come out of your head. It happened to me. You get tongue-tied, don't you? And like I said to you, you're thinking of what to say, listening to what she's saying, and working out what you've got to say next to get the next line out of her. And it's a lot going on in that fucking little fucking round egg-shaped head of yours. Yeah, we got it. And so anyway, I love the look. So right, so I will say to you this: I thought you'd done fucking brilliant at teasing the bits and bobs out of her.
Yeah.
You never got what you wanted, and you never will. No one ever does.
You're never going to get what you wanted. But when I look back at it,
listen. The prize we're after is a huge, huge prize, isn't it? You're not going to get it out of Tinkerbell. You know what I mean? You need it. Even Sam's not going to give it to us on Monday. All I want to do, we've slung Listen, the Filipino slung herself under the bus, didn't she? By not giving us any details of herself. Then now Tinkerbell slung herself under the bus with a little bit of a push from me and you. And so on Monday, I'm going to get hold of Sam by the scruff of the neck and the arse of the pants, and he's getting slung under the bus. And then I want to speak to his governor.
And you know who the next governor is we got to speak to?
He's the hospital manager. He's the hospital manager.
Hospital manager, because he is the man.
Sam's the ward manager. He's another one. Listen, when the shit does hit the fan in those places, which it does from time to time, the shit's passed down. It doesn't stick to the people at the top. No. And it's the ones at the bottom that do get slung under the bus, literally.
Slung under the bus, yeah. So,
they all know this, and they're told by their governors, don't say anything, don't say nothing, don't give them any details, don't give them nothing. Don't give me a name, nothing.
But Ether War, hashtag Ether War. Get the hashtag out there. Let's get that hashtag out. Let's start hashtagging Ether War. Sorry. All right. And let's keep it going, because we've got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Because, and we need to start looking at this Nadine Dorries, because this Nadine Dorries is the Minister State of, was she Minister State for Mental Health, Suicide Prevention and Patient Safety. She's led down the British Force.
I want to throw a number at you, Clive, yeah?
Yeah.
I want to throw a number at you for Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday the 20th. You can take a few numbers off it. 76,712.
76,000. Yeah. 712. Yeah. What's that for?
Pounds.
Oh yeah, piss off! I know you're doing. Mate, I've told you.
I know you can take a bit off the last three numbers. You know what I mean?
Mate, I've just told you the cryptocurrency we put out there will whack it. Trust me. Have you seen the new Gov? Have you seen the new Gov crypto which they're bringing out?
Oh, I haven't actually seen it. No.
No. So they're bringing this.
Well, no, all the banks have got it now.
I've had the paper for it, but we've developed
the going full crypto.
Yeah, but we've developed the cryptocurrency we've developed called Threepenny Bit. And the reason we've developed it is Threepenny Bit. If you look at the coin, it is an old Threepenny Bit. And the reason we done it was to give security, value, freedom, and trust back to people. So we created a people's cryptocurrency. All right. We haven't really pushed it out there at the moment. And I tell you why is because it's gold backed. And anything that's gold backed or takes out the US dollar, we put ourselves above the parapet already. Well, when we step up to the next level with the cryptocurrency, it's something.
Sorry, mate. I was reading a comment from your stalker.
Well, yeah, I seen that constituency.
You do not need to be in the Dean Dorries. It's Dorries, by the way. Nadine Doreen's constituency to complain, as she is the Minister of Health. Yes, she's the Minister. Anybody can email the Minister.
But here we go, Nigel. What I'm going to tell you now. When you email the Minister, what you get back
Do us a favour, Nigel. Do us a favour, Nigel, yeah? Find out, because I know she's a Minister, but she's still your constituency MP, if I'm correct. So, Nigel, you will have access as a constituent to her surgeries.
Yeah.
If you could let us know what day she does her surgeries on,
we'll come up.
Do them weekly. She'd probably do them fortnightly or monthly.
Monthly. It's monthly. It's monthly at the moment, Dave.
Yeah, it will be due to COVID.
Yeah.
So if you could find out when her next constituency surgery is, we could end up having a little visit, couldn't we? En masse.
And look, Nigel, where you say we've got a, nobody can just, right, nobody can just write to these ministers for mental health. All right, look, Johnny Mercer, Minister for Veterans Affairs. Ben Wallace, Minister for the board of this committee for the MOD board. All right, the ministry board. When you write to them, you get a letter back saying you've got to go through your MP. Your MP's got to contact us. So she is a minister. She is your MP. So you make the appointment. Me and Dave will come. We'll come as your right hand men. All right. I might move into your address me and Davey might move into Bedford just for that day. Actually.
Yeah, we're just saying just become constituency fucking dossers.
We're homeless and we just
part of the homeless fucking crowd.
Definitely. I tell you what, that's a cracking idea. Actually, take up homeless occupancy.
Yeah,
I mean, you could.
You decided it's Bedford.
Exactly. So,
it could be Plymouth next week.
Could be Plymouth next week, Sam. Could be.
Or even that little place in Surrey by Wentworth.
Surrey Heath.
That sounds like a nice gaff, doesn't it?
That sounds like a beautiful gaff. Don't forget what we've got to do in the week.
Like a nice place to go camping.
David, I've got to talk to you later because in the week I need to pick you up and we need to go somewhere. We're staying overnight.
Okay.
I'll do the train. No, you don't need a gun. Just they'll have guns there.
Oh, that's all right.
All right. So I've got to do some training sessions the next day. So you can wander around and have a look what they're doing and seeing if they're doing it right. You can be the RSM that day or the Colonel.
Oh, lovely. I'll bring my pacing stick.
Bring your pacing stick, mate. Give it to him. All right.
I'll give him the point.
But that's where we are, mate. It's annoying. And I tell you why it's annoying. I want people to get in touch. If you've got somebody who's been sectioned or you know somebody who, let us know because it's going on. We do. We need to start, especially if they're military as well, because I've been told of some military people. David Swift.
Yeah. Go on.
Right. She's not directly my MP. I am Bedford Borough. Oh, Nigel, sort it out then. Get your mother on it, will you? Bloody hell.
Oh, it's doable because his mother and brother are central beds. That's all right.
His brother is as well, actually. So
what will happen is when you phone them up, they ask you for your postcode.
Actually, put me down in Mum's address and I'll go. That's the best way to do it, Davey. Put me down as staying at Mum's address.
Yeah, I'm a lodger.
Yeah, I tell you what.
No, all we want to know is the fucking day that they're there.
So we can turn up. Yeah.
We just go through the fucking door. So we've got an appointment.
Michael Groves is on a Wednesday, I believe, the last Wednesday of the month.
Oh, that's handy then. It's coming up. I can't see the date because it's my big hands blocking the date section. It's not a very good idea, is it? It's not a good design, is it? It's a bit of a fucking.
It's not. Really. So that's where we are. So that's our thoughts. That's our opinions. Heather, there's
Oh, did you see the price?
the prize is in the go. It's there
No, did you see the prize on the fuck all draw?
on the what?
On the £20 for fuck all?
What was it?
I told you, didn't I?
What was it? Was it his flight over?
Big silver bird, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
2 Marbella, 5-star hotel.
yeah.
All the parties, all the food, all the restaurants are all laid on. First class. And you get a grand sat on the table if you want to do anything else on the side if you've got time. All the jet skis, all his speedboat, his cars, his motorbikes, all laid on for you.
Who won it?
Yeah. I don't
Who
know.
won it?
It's Sunday. Sunday.
I'll tell you what, mate. You
It'll be a
know,
crack.
mate, at the end of the day.
Oh, and you get loads of his clobber and all these other stuff.
But Dave, you know that it's always going to be a good prize when it comes to Aaron.
It'll be a 15 grand holiday.
Yeah,
For 7
Aaron
days.
Lambo. Mate, Aaron Lambo. I tell you what.
Yeah. If you want motivation, start following him.
Yeah, look
at his backstory first.
Aaron Lambo. For those of you who haven't gone on his page, get on there. Mental Monkey. The products he does. Have a look at his. Have a look at his history. Have a look at his.
Zoo.
Mental Zoo. No.
Mental Monkey, it's you.
Yeah. So, what? Anyway, have a look at it. All right. Because it's absolutely.
I tell you what, he does do good on a Monday. Worth looking at. He does motivational Mondays.
Mondays. Yeah.
Motivational Monday. He does it every Monday.
Aaron Lambo, get on there. Let me see if I can find the link because he is absolutely.
Lambo. Lambo. He's got close to 1 million followers. He must be doing something, right?
Oh, I tell you what, he's absolutely on the ball. Let me tell you now.
He's not everyone's cup of tea, you know what I mean?
No, but hey, mate. Mental lifestyle now he's on, mate, isn't he?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah. I tell you what, mate.
He does a lot against Kafkas.
He does a hell of a lot. All right, so get on there. I'm just putting it in now. I tell you, one day, Dave, you're gonna have to meet him. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to do.
I think
you're gonna have to.
Should start a Q&A chat 1 day a week.
What's that?
Yeah, Matt said we should do a Q&A 1 day a week.
We can start today if you want, Matt.
Oh, what? They got a question. We have to give an answer. Do I have to paint the chair black?
We can.
Dum, dum.
There it is. There, look. There it is. Aaron Lambo, official.
Personal topic today is bullshit.
Should we bring people on?
Go on, bring on who you like.
All right then. I'm gonna post the.
There's a surprise. I've just turned around with 2 big noughts on top of the screen.
What?
I've just turned around, expecting the surprise. Oh, one geezer's going off. Bless him, he's done 62 minutes. There's 2 big noughts on the top of the screen.
Did that come through then? That StreamYard one?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it come through. I saw it. You can't leave it up though, because what happens is if you leave it up, no one can comment.
Okay. Okay. So.
Okay.
Yeah, StreamYard link is in. Matt, the StreamYard link is in. Come and join us if you want. Come and join us if you want.
So they click on that link, don't they?
They click on the link and they should go through to a green room. And when they get into the green room...
Don't take the notes of it. You click on the link Yeah, and it'll bring up StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm on in now.
Right-hand corner or the bottom right-hand corner, there'll be 3 little dots. You click on there and you open it in your browser. Let that load, and that'll bring you into a green room. Then it'll say Enter Studio. You click on the Enter Studio, and Clive will see you and bring you in.
Like this, Dave. Look.
There you go. Can't hear it now. Thank fuck for that. Hey? Silence is golden. What have I done? What have I done? I'll tell you what you've done. You fucked it up again, is what I've done. You've pushed a button, Clive. You know what I mean? You need to do these. I'll tell you, I've got an idea. Yeah. I'll buy you a pair of boxing gloves. You need to do this with boxing gloves on. Techno. Yeah, techno. That's it. Well, hang on. If you ever get a chance, take a look at the psychiatrist called Simon Wesley. He is a civilian. British military and Gulf War mentality issues. Do the research on him. I will do. Simon Wesley, no problem. He's left me on my own now. Oh no, he's back. Here we go. Oh, lovely. Nice.
Is that better?
Is that better? Oh yeah. You just echo now. Oh, lovely. That's even better. Silence is golden, golden, 'cause we can't hear you. Silence is golden, golden, 'cause we can't hear you. You'll have to do all this, mate. Listen, if anybody's got any problems with your laptops or computers, yeah, or you can't do your streams or whatever, yeah, whatever you do, yeah, do not call him. I've pushed him out of the room. Have you noticed that? Keep him out. Oh, fucking hell. That's, oh my fucking God, I fucked it up again. Yeah. Yeah. He's going to write a book, How Not to Fucking Live Stream. All you got to do, though, you see, is I find things quite easy, yeah, is what you do is you work out how to do it, and then you leave it alone. If you continue to push buttons, it will continue to go wrong. I wonder what that button does. He's one of them in the car, isn't he? He's the one. Oh look, he's brought somebody else in. Hello, Nigel. How you doing, mate?
All right. How you doing, boy?
Yeah, good. Yeah, all right, sweet. What's happening? Oh, you're not in a good area or good connection. Are you on your phone?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you're back on now. Just don't walk around too much, mate, because you'll lose the signal. Only an idea. It runs in the Spencer family, doesn't it? Fucking hell, mate. Was you ever in the household cavalry, Nigel? No, Nigel's frozen now. Oh, he's swapping the pictures around now. Look, you don't like the way the pictures are. Hello, Nigel. Hello, Swifty to Spencer's coming over. Hello, Alan. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, all right, pal. Sorry about that earlier.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you. Don't worry about it, mate. Listen, I want to ask you one question. Yeah, top right-hand corner of your phone.
No, mate.
You're on your phone, yeah.
HMP.
Hello?
HMP was as much as I got.
Oh no, you'd never learnt these skills from there. Alan.
Yeah.
Okay. Top right-hand corner of your phone.
Yeah.
What percentage your battery on?
No. I've got. Hey, listen here. I've got it all wired up now. Look here. Look. It's all.
Oh, you bought the chart. You bought one of those. Yeah.
We're
No,
all
that's,
wired up now. All organised
that's a
on
plan.
that one.
Yeah. So what percentage are you on then?
100.
Oh, there you go, mate. See? You're getting there,
Yeah.
aren't you, mate?
Yeah.
So
Sorry
why
about
couldn't you
that
get on
earlier.
earlier then?
I think we're getting frustrated. I kept ringing you up, video and calling you. I don't know what went wrong, but somebody fetched that chap in. I sent him to come in for some reason. You're still very low on your voice, but I can just hear you.
I'm low on my voice.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's.
I'm a very quiet person, Alan.
Yeah.
That's just the way I am.
Oh, all right, mate. It's probably
boom.
Because I'm on a phone and.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh. There's a mic here.
This
it says
is quite
underneath.
good actually, because I haven't got a clue who's coming on. It just people appear and disappear. It's like someone's doing magic in the background.
Yeah.
I don't control all this. The only bit.
Oh, right.
I
Sorry, I thought you did. Sorry, I don't
no,
know.
mate. No.
I thought you did.
We've got a complete retard in charge.
I'm saying I don't know out about it.
Neither do I, mate. It's all guesswork for me.
Yeah.
I just go along with the unscripted script. You know what I mean?
Anyway, who's winning football?
0-0, mate.
Oh.
70 minutes in. 0-0.
What, England and Scotland?
Yeah.
Oh.
Scotland is
popping in. He's popping out. He's in. He's out.
We got a guess.
Now.
We can't even hear him. We can't hear him. Yeah, he knows. He can't say anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does that all on his own. He's no help for anyone else. Well, Nigel gave me a little bit of a shove just now, which was blinded.
Yeah. Oh, bless him.
But what we should have.
How are you two?
Do you remember back in the 20s when we had the silent movies?
Yeah.
What we need is the free Spencer. That's all we need. If we could have the free Spencers up, it'd just be like three people going.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
The Spencers and Spencer and Spencer. A little bit like Marks and Spencer. Sounds like a fucking bunch of solicitors, doesn't it? Spencer and Spencer. Spencer and Spencer. Yeah, Spencer and Spencer. Not live, but not loud. How about that? Live, but not loud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He switched us over again now.
I switched it back off. He's being clever, Clive, now.
He'll come on in a minute with a full fucking head mask on. You won't even know who it is.
Yeah, well, I can't wait. Let's have a look. Yeah.
Oh dear, Kerry thinks we're playing the Hokey Cokey. It's the Hokey Cokey live. Here he comes. There you go, look. Oh, he's getting changed now. Unfortunately, we can't. Fortunately, we can't hear it. Unfortunately, we can see it. Know what I mean?
What's that?
Say again? Oh, he sorted it. I think you might have sorted it, Clive.
No.
Oh no, here you go. Look.
David,
have you got two devices running?
David.
Have I got what?
Clivo.
Yeah.
What?
Echo, it's like TV, this. Remember TV?
Wanker. Play that back to me. Echo.
Can you remember CBs, you two?
Who?
The CBs, AM, FM, CB.
Oh yeah. What is it? Hang on.
I've still got mine.
Come back, big
Yeah.
brother, and all that.
Yeah,
10-4,
1-4 for a
10-4.
copy.
Rubber duck, come in.
Yeah.
Are you
I've
receiving?
still got mine.
Not from where you are, I'm not, mate. You'll have to get a bit closer.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I managed to get abroad on mine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What, did it fly?
No, I mean, I managed to get abroad with CB on talking.
Oh, you're right. I was being facetious. I thought you rode it like a fucking broom.
But now this is the way forward now. But CB in them days it were good.
Oh yeah, I remember I never got into it. There were a
right.
different type of people.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I know a few people were into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I watched the
Yeah.
movie. I can't remember what
Yeah.
it's called now. Rubber
Well,
duck,
yeah.
rubber duck.
Yeah.
So
Rubber
you've
duck,
got it.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, rubber duck, rubber duck.
Yeah.
Come back, big brother. 10-4.
Yeah. 1-4 for a copy. What's yeah, I'm trying to think of it all on it now. What we're
1-4
on.
for a copy.
And your call sign.
More like 230 there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's yeah, I know it was 1-4 for a copy. Breaker on the side.
Oh, 1-4 for a copy.
Yeah, and if you wanted to
Oh,
interrupt
it's like
somebody, it's
sweat,
breaker
right,
on the side.
Oh yeah, breaker. Come back, breaker.
Yeah, that's if
Oh,
you
that's
two people are talking, you say breaker on the side, and it interrupts their copyright type thing.
Mm.
Yeah, it's AM and FM, but only FM
what we do now.
legal.
What we do instead of doing breaker now, we just talk over someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until they
Yeah.
fucking shut up.
Hey, what's he got
There we
here
go,
now?
I
Hey,
don't know.
he's showing off now. What?
I think he bought a George Foreman grill.
What's he got now? Let's have a look.
14 or 19 for a copy.
Hmm.
Oh, he's going to plug something in his ear.
Yeah.
He's searching for his brain. Seeing if it'll fall out. Come on, there's something in here. No. He can't answer me back. Hey, you don't want to say something, do you? Go on, fucking say it then. Get it off your chest.
Yeah.
Go on, Clive.
Good, Clive.
Open your mouth and God. He just says the same old thing over and over and over and over.
Echoing.
Echoing.
Yeah.
He must feel like he's back in the valleys when he does that. When his mum shouts, "Coming for dinner." Clive, dinner. Running past all the fucking sheep. Like fucking, what's his name on Baywatch? More like sheep watch.
Baywatch, yeah. Hey, oh, somebody else coming in.
He's going to do a double.
Where are you?
Fucking double.
Two Clive.
Two Clive, yeah. This is his twin brother.
No, is that your brother, Clive?
Both dropped on their heads at the age of fucking 3 months.
Yeah.
One bounced off the other one. You see the other one's slightly darker. There we go.
Yeah.
What's he doing now?
Yeah. What's he doing now?
I'll tell you what. Old fucking, what's his name? Bill Gates must be shitting himself.
Oh, him.
Do you know what? I bet right this very moment, Steve Jobs could do a better job. Right this very fucking moment. And they cremated him. Go on, Clive.
I think we could do a better job, couldn't we?
Well, you are.
Yeah. On media.
You know what it is, don't you? You know what it is? He's lost for words.
No, I mean, we could do a better job than them up there.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, of course you can.
You know what I mean?
Of course you can. But they're not allowed to use common. Well, they're not. It's not that they're not allowed. They've got no common sense, Alan.
No, but at least we can make people laugh as well. And
exactly, you've got to have a laugh.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
but that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's making people laugh. And
of course it is. I used to say to my staff,
we're in stressful times at the moment.
Yeah, very. There's always stressful times, mate. All the time there's stressful times.
Of course they are. And it's nice when we can make people laugh and everything else. I mean, I'm helping people just like you are. You know, with you helping people with PTSD and stuff like. I'm helping people free of charge.
I don't help them. I'm just point them in the right
Disability.
direction. The
Go
people
on.
that help them, the people that help
Yeah.
the ones with the PTSD are in Norton St Phillips, Bath.
Yeah.
That they're the ones who actually do the actual physical help. You know what I mean? We just say
Yeah.
if you've got a problem, phone us, and if they do,
Yeah.
then I phone Matt or Kerry or
Wherever.
Joe or someone,
Yeah.
one of the lot from the PTSD, and
Yeah.
they say get them down here, or we'll get them picked up, or meet us at the train station, we'll pick them up,
Yeah,
or whatever.
whatever. Yeah. That's
You know
all
what I
about.
mean?
I've lost 2 good friends that's committed
It's a
suicide.
team job, really. You know what I mean? We find
Yeah.
them. They look for clients. We find them and we pass them over to them if we can. They find plenty of
Yeah.
their own. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost 2 good friends that's committed suicide, but I'm all right with others now that I can talk to, and they're fine,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean. But it's a shame. I hate to
Lucky
see
I've
it.
got millions
You
of
know, I wish they could save
Yeah.
as many as I could. You know, because there's a lot of
Listen,
people
mate,
suffering from.
if all you can do in life is save one person, if everyone done it, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I know I've saved
Anything
quite a few at the moment.
anything more, yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's it. Anything after that is a bonus. You know what I mean? If you can help
Yeah,
one person
yeah.
out and make their life a bit comfortable, or even just their day, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
A
yeah.
bit more easy, you know what I mean? Take a little bit of weight off the shoulders or whatever it is.
What it is, mate. They just need to talk. That's what I'm saying to him. They need to talk and get it out your system. What you need to talk about, you know, whatever it is, talk about it. Have a chit chat, have a drink, I don't care if we have a coffee or whatever. Ever talk about it, get it off your chest.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
Problem
don't
shared is a
worst
problem
thing you
halved,
can do is bottle it in. Don't bottle it in.
Terrible, mate. No, because that's when your engine starts to explode. Yeah.
Don't do that.
You can only fit so much in there, unfortunately. You know what I mean? You have to get rid of
Of course
some
you can,
stuff.
mate. I mean, I've been there myself.
We all have.
So I've learned. And the only people that can learn others has been for it themselves. That's what it's all about.
It definitely helps. Definitely.
You know,
helps.
I mean, I'd love to do it as a job, like, but I mean, I've got my own job, but I do it for free. Just good talking to friends.
Exactly.
I feel as though I've helped somebody.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to talk, go into pub, go into cafe or whatever, just have a talk.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. That's it. You're helping somebody. You know, that's what world needs. That's a need to talk and
It does.
get it out. You know what I mean? We've got enough. Everybody's got enough on the plate.
Yeah.
What they're throwing at us, these elites and everything, we don't want it.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know, but we can manage. We can manage. Power of the people can manage. So I'm sure of that. You know what I mean? Yep. Clive back in.
Just Scotland. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope. What's he doing now? Echoing.
It's got into all that. You know what it is? Yeah, he's trying to he's trying to recapture his youth. He's getting into all this techno music. You know what I mean?
Can you hear it now?
Techno music.
Oh, a bit of rap.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, much better. Yeah.
Is it echoing?
A bit, yeah. It was slightly echoing.
Try climbing out the fucking drain plug.
Wait here now.
You've gone a bit dark though.
Yeah, that's all right. We don't mind that. Oh, he's gone outside. Look. Where's he gone?
We'll switch your light on. You didn't thunderstorms down your way anyway, Dave?
No, it's been overcast all day. Really,
we ain't heading on up here.
I think if we get any thunder, it's going to be tonight.
Ah, I've heard about that. Yeah, roughly. He'd be going down south, working his way up to us.
Hello, Clive. That's it. Sorted, mate. Yeah, he's gone for a lay down in the fucking.
Oh, he's laying down now. Look.
Is that better?
Yeah. No, you're. Yeah, that's it. He's put 50p in the meter. You're right. The lights have come back on.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
Is that doubly echoing?
No.
No, you're fine now. That's
bloody on, David, that's your fault.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course it was.
Anyway, I'm having to lie down now, aren't I?
I'm so fucking surprised.
What do you mean, not surprised? No need
So
for
go on,
that,
what
mate.
was it then? So how have you managed to stop the echoing?
Well, I'll tell you what happened.
Go on, you can do this, right?
I invited myself on because you were telling people how to get
Yeah,
on.
you do that, wouldn't you?
So
Yeah,
I
I can
invited
understand you
myself on
inviting yourself on. Yeah.
on the same computer. So when I had
Yeah,
it
well,
on,
cool, yeah.
it was
Yeah, because
double
you've got
echoing.
two. Yeah, what you would do. What you'd have to do is close one.
It wouldn't let me close one.
No, it won't, because you've locked it up.
Yeah. I tell you.
Just out of interest, yeah. What made you invite
Stop
yourself
echoing
on?
anyway.
I just invited myself because I wanted to see how to do it.
No, but what made you invite yourself on? What fucking little thing popped in your head and think, you know what? We're getting on really well. Nothing's got fucked up so far. I know what I'll do. I'll invite myself on because I'm already here.
There's no need for that.
I'm just asking what made you, did something.
Something
Was it a
popped in my
sudden?
head.
Oh, right. Someone just got took away for that. You could end up with fucking 28 days leave, mate.
Would you visit me?
No, I'll just send you a fucking echoey video.
I know you wouldn't visit me.
I'd visit you from outside with a big speaker on fucking echo. Going, Clive, don't worry, I'm outside.
What the fuck is that you got in your hand? Is that a 45-gallon drum?
Yeah. You're drinking diesel oil.
This here, lads, is a Stein.
It's all right. You can get them removed. You can get them removed by the doctor. You can get them removed by the doctor.
Actually, do me a favour.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that Union Jack.
Sorry? Have a look.
Show me that Union Jack.
Oh, it's behind me, yeah.
It is,
okay,
yeah.
then.
You're right.
No, I was just making sure
Hey,
it was hung properly.
Spatially aware. Sir.
Right.
There's no Welsh in that, is it?
No Welsh?
No.
Why?
Those colours don't run.
What?
No Welsh in it?
Those colours don't run, mate.
There's no Welsh in there.
Don't run. Exactly.
You know?
I bet that's your chat up line, isn't it? No Welsh in you, love, is there? No. Would you like some?
No. Everybody likes a bit of Welsh in them, Dave.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
They're my top colours, then.
What do you mean, yeah, Dave?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
Do you like the way you said that, boy, Bach?
No, of course I do. There's nothing wrong with Wales. You know, I like all the nations. You know that. I've got time for all of them. I don't want these jocks winning, but I've got time for all the nations.
I hate this iPad because you got to put the. Oh, it's doing my fucking head in.
Well, they're shit, isn't they? Not that I've got anything really wrong with iPads, but I haven't. So you know what, I just want to do this. I want to shut this and want to
shut this and do this and do that.
And to see, because sometimes
I can't believe I've done that, Dave.
Some more colours here, look.
I'm off.
What happened to
Lovely to see you all. Lovely to see you.
Lovely. What happened to Nigel?
I don't know. He's useless.
He was terrible service. No, he's not useless. He's just a Spencer.
Fucking hell.
It's a blind one, isn't it?
I got to remember when I go that way, I go away from it. So I got to go that way.
Yeah, dang.
What can I say?
What it is, you know what it is because there is a way of undoing all this. You know that. Don't fucking try. Do not try. Don't try. But I'll tell you, it was on the other day. I only said Katie Price. Katie Hopkins.
Matt is coming on.
Matt.
Oh, yeah, bring him on.
Come on then, Matt. Matt said,
Matt.
I will jump on in a minute. What are you jumping on, Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, he's never said that. He hadn't said that on my feed. Oh, he dropped out of my feed and gone into yours then.
Yeah, of course he's dropped into mine.
We got 128 comments and 19 shares
Is that all?
in my feed. That's just my feed.
Night guys, who put that? Night guys, I'm not sure.
It's the shares that count. I wanted to say that earlier, that it is the shares that count. It's
It
not
is
the
the shares
likes.
that count.
I mean, the likes are
So-
good, obviously.
Share,
It's the
share,
likes are
share
good.
alike.
But the more you share, the more people get involved and the more aware it gets. Liking
Matt-
does nothing. It says, I like what you did. That's all it does. It
You know
doesn't
what they
get the
say?
message out.
Likey, tighty,
Sharing is
tighty,
caring.
likey.
Yeah, sharing is caring. But yeah,
Well,
it's the sharing that's the most important thing. Most important thing you can do with Facebook
sharing,
is share them. That's the most
Sharing.
important thing.
sharing and
Oh,
caring.
Oh, by the way, lads,
You
does
should
this
do
go
that share.
worldwide?
You should hit that share button before you hit the like button.
Yeah, does this
And
go
I don't really
worldwide?
understand. I mean, I know with certain stuff, but if you see a live stream and you like it, why wouldn't you share it?
No, Alan.
Yeah.
This is only to Worthing, mate. Only Worthing.
Huh?
Did you ask if this is worldwide?
Yeah, does it go worldwide?
No. This is only to Worthing.
Not if he has anything. Not if he has anything to do with it. No, if he has anything to do with it, he don't get out of his fucking gaff. He don't even share it down a swimming pool centre, I doubt.
I don't actually. Why should I share it in the swimming pool?
We should let people know. Get on the David Clive Live. Share it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my rubber duck.
You should have
I
half
don't
a Richmond on it for now.
I don't share any. I don't share my rubber duck down the pool, but let me tell you, it's
I
mine.
bet you don't.
All right. So
Right, what can I have to eat? I'm feeling peckish.
after I left the Navy, I was on a course down in Hereford. A Welsh lad was banging the brains out of a married gingerbird. Who do you think just wrote that, David?
Shane Craig.
Shane,
All right.
what a thing to write on you.
Were you in army then, Clyde?
Yeah,
No,
mate,
no,
I was
no,
in the proper army,
no,
mate.
no,
You
he
know what I mean?
wasn't.
I was in the senior
No,
army,
he wasn't in the
senior
army.
regiment,
He wasn't in the army,
household
no.
cavalry.
He was in the
all right?
household
I was in
cavalry.
the household
His
cavalry.
job,
all right?
his job
Senior
was cleaning
regiment.
horses' jobs.
We were a reconnaissance. We were a reconnaissance regiment. All right, and
He's a reconnaissance
we were
regiment.
ceremonial as well, mate. All
Finding
right?
out how to fuck
Look,
stuff up.
At the end of the day,
And he
it
did
was
very well at it.
It was a regiment Dave would have loved to have been in.
He was
Oh,
the chief fucker upper.
No need for that, Dave. Sweep it up. Chief, sweep it up if you don't mind, son. I was in the army, son, yeah. You know.
You was? Yeah.
Yeah. Shane wants to join us live. Come on then, get on the link.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Show us your pie.
Sure. Well, look at that, eh? Look, what's
I
he
bet
have
you
for dinner?
Isn't he coming on? No.
What's that then?
Oh, what you got there?
Ooh, what you got?
What's that? Nice.
Millionaire.
Huh?
Oh, you got a shortbread.
Millionaire.
Millionaire.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish this fucking thing had gone.
Bloody hell. Sorry.
So, what have you got? Millionaire
Millionaire.
shortbread?
Mm.
I'm going to have a pizza.
Millionaire.
I'm going to have a little bit of a pizza now, only a little bit. Healthy pizza, by the
Yeah, I
way.
bet. Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah, I bet?
This is just Yorkshire. This is just
Look.
yogurt.
Fancy
Good for
finding
you,
this by
what's
my fancy finding this beside my bed.
What you got there?
This
Water.
vodka.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice, actually. I better read on these, but I've got to eat them by.
Well, I've got this as backup.
what's that? This is only water. Oh, look at that, Jack Daniels. I wouldn't drink that. Give me £1 million. Give me £1 million. I wouldn't drink that. You know what?
Scotland are well happy. The Scottish are well happy. The Scottish are going fucking mental.
Who have they played today? Who is
the
Scotland?
best
At the
team in
moment,
the
I'm on brew. I'll show you what I'm on now, see.
Who was Scotland playing?
What was the score? Anybody? Oh, it was 0-0. Scotland. The Scottish fans think they've won. 0-0's a result for them, isn't it?
Yeah, but who have they
What
been
I'm on
playing?
now. This is what I'm on.
I'm still looking for the link, Clive. I've just bloody posted it, man.
Here you go. Brew.
So who was Scotland playing?
The best team in the land.
Well, Wales.
The best team in England.
Oh, the best team in England. Windsor.
Anybody
English
scored
squad.
yet or what?
Finished. What are you on about? They're fucking trouble. They've got more chance of scoring now. They're all off the fucking pitch.
What, has England lost again?
No, it's 0-0.
That's what I'm
called
on
a
about.
draw.
Yeah, but
It is a loss for us, really.
Still
It's a loss for
0-0.
England.
Dave, why are we doing a live when England's on?
You were told that earlier.
Hang about, I'll put it on and go on.
I didn't.
You don't read your social media, Clive. You were told earlier.
What a
Matty
dickhead.
told you. Matty told you, but why would you take any notice of somebody who organises your social media? You wouldn't bother taking a notice of them, would you?
I didn't see the message. He didn't phone me.
I know you didn't. You don't watch your social media, Clive.
All right. No need to kick me in the balls.
I'm not. I'm just saying it as it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I
don't
can't see
mind.
the link. Dave, post the link up for Matty. I can't do it on my computer because if I do it on my computer, I've got to go in the other room.
on. Oh, I've come out and gone out. What is it? I don't know what the link is. Oh, hang on a minute. How do I do it? Let's have a look. Do I just post a link up to this?
Yeah, just post it up to Facebook.
What side's football on?
Hang on, then I'll have to jump out. Oh no, wait. Whoa. No, see, it's shut. Never mind. Right. So where do I go? Not there. I'll go in here, don't I? Where's he gone? Clive. No, Shane. But everyone's sending me messages.
Send it to Matty, send it to Shane. Send it to anybody who
Shane,
wants to come on.
You've gone off the thing. You're not even there anymore. Oh, there he is. So it must be that one for you. Yeah.
It's finished.
Finished. Football's finished, isn't it?
It's finished.
Yeah, of course. I told you that just now.
So the English
What,
team are
0-0?
out then. English team are out.
Was it 0-0?
It's the most
Yeah.
powerful words in the world. Da, 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 da.
So the English
1
team
hour
are out
ago.
then.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go in here. So if I
Nil,
put the
nil.
link on my wall, if I put the link on my wall, will they see that?
Yeah, they will.
Mm.
Cool. We might get Simon. You might get your mate in here, Simon Potts. Simon Potts.
Oh, that link that you've got up. Oh no, that says entering broadcast. Yeah, I see. Yeah. So if they click on that link, they'll see it.
Yeah. Matty, get on
Fucking-
David's wall. Shane,
on
Matty.
me wall. If I can, here you are. I'll stick it in here now.
and we chuck Alan out then, we will. Alan, we have the power. What do you mean,
Yeah,
no?
Power.
That's the link. I've stuck the link. I've stuck the link in the feed now as well.
Yeah. Come on,
Hello,
then.
Digger. How you doing, mate? Digger's here.
Matt, Digger's yours, eh? Digger, how are you, son? Oh, I tell you what, gonna itch your ass today, boys. So
Digger.
I could have a lie
What's
down
going
now,
on,
couldn't I?
I
You
don't know,
know,
someone's laughing.
I could have a lie down just to chill out, gents.
Yeah. Is that someone asleep on the top of your wardrobe?
No, that's my cowboy hat.
What, with a fucking arm on it?
Yeah. I'm doing a
There's
gym
there's
session.
There's
Should we
an
add?
arm hanging
Who should
down.
we add? Who should we add?
I don't know, I don't know,
Hey!
Here he is.
Here comes Matt.
Here I am.
Hello.
Fucking hell. Clive, please leave the buttons alone.
My
Now,
ex-
what you need to do, Steve,
hey, my ex-wife used to say that.
Yeah, I bet she did.
That's why she's my ex.
What you need to do, Matt,
Yeah.
is you need to get all the codes off of him. Oh, look, all the and
Just.
you need to do it. You need to do it yourself. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All the time he's in charge of the vehicle, he will keep fucking writing it off. know what
How are we all anyway?
Yeah, I'm
Great,
good,
mate.
mate.
Great.
Good.
What have you been up to this week?
Not a lot really, just working, keeping myself busy, as you do.
Okay.
Catching up on your lives.
Are you
Can't
allowed to say
believe
what
what-
you do for work, or would you have to shoot us?
Say that again, sorry.
Are you allowed to say what you do for work, or would you have to shoot us?
No. I can say what I do. I do maintenance for a holiday camp local to where I live.
So
Oh no.
he
So a bit of
maintains. David,
Like a multi-trade
he maintains.
person.
He maintains the weapons, mate.
Like a multi-trade person.
You've got it.
Yeah.
Well done to you both today for Heather.
You
Heather Wolf.
imagine Clive doing something like that, multi-trade. You imagine it?
You can't even get
Clive,
bloody Facebook Live going.
Gents,
I've got
there's no
banned.
need for that.
Oh,
Alan,
Clive's fixed the sink. Oh, is he?
I'm
yeah,
back
what's he
on
doing
tomorrow
now?
afternoon,
He's trying
by
to
the
fuck
way.
it up now.
Sorry, there was two people were talking, then I missed that.
Sorry.
That's right, I jumped in first again. Clive's fixed the sink. Oh, yeah, what's he doing now? Oh, he's fucking it up again.
I say I'm back on.
No need.
No rest for the wicked, eh, Clive?
I tell you what, you're right, yeah, but I'll tell you what, I've got the power. That's what you got to remember. All right, I'm like God with this.
Oh yeah, you keep telling
Press of a
yourself
button.
that.
Press of a button. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you like pressing the buttons, do you?
Oh yeah. Oh.
Put your hands behind your head.
Can you imagine when he
I'm
was a
back on
kid?
Facebook tomorrow.
Let's all do a Clive.
I don't do
What's
that
this bit,
often.
Mum? What's this? Imagine him at Christmas. What's this bit, Mum? That's the instructions, son. Oh, is it, Mum? Oh, all right.
Go on.
I tell you what. So what are you doing this weekend, Marty?
I'm off to the camp tomorrow. It's for the old PTSD camp Bath.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
I hope
off
you-
down there for birthday party for Joseph and Bobby.
It's Joseph
Are
and
you-
Bobby's birthday, isn't it? Yeah. This weekend.
Yeah. So we're
I
off
hope
down
you
there.
took
The
the
Are
weather.
they down there? Are they down there already?
Yeah, they arrived today. But obviously the weather's crap down here, so not looking good for the weekend.
Paul
But
went
hey,
down there. I think Paul must be down there by now as well.
Paul.
Reynolds.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he left this afternoon.
Oh, right, okay. I know there was a few arriving this afternoon, but I was working today, so
Yeah.
the football was poor, wasn't it? Wasted an hour and a half on that. I could have been on here.
Well,
to be honest with you, I thought it was a good game. I'd been back to it all the time.
Look, gents, let's have a bit of honesty here. The English team were always going to do crap anyway, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, of course.
Listen,
Listen, all of them do. Listen, no footballers nowadays play their fucking hearts out. I don't give a fuck what club they play for.
Well, not when you're paid 500k a week.
Now we've got Righty on the
They get paid too much money.
Far too much money. I'm a massive football fan, but it's disgusting what they get paid.
Absolutely.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah.
And do you know, years ago you used to play for England. You put that shirt on with pride. You play for your country. You wouldn't get paid. That was it.
Played, Paul Gascoigne.
Yeah.
Gents,
A great bloke.
gents, the Welsh team.
Yeah.
They only get 2 pints at the end of the game, see boys, and they play for the passion in their shirt. They don't no extra money.
Yeah.
That's why we won against Turkey. They had a bonus point on the
Turkey.
end of that.
Fucking
Ah.
Turkey.
So, you know.
Did you hear what I said then? We did well against Turkey.
Turkey. Who are they?
Because Turkey's a famous fucking football country. Famous for
Gents,
football,
a
Turkey.
win's
Did you see? Did you see though?
a win's a win. A win's a win.
3 points, yeah, I'll give you that. But did you see last night the Scots arrived in London, right? And in Leicester Square, and they filled the fountains with washing up liquid, and they were jumping in, and
That's right. I thought it was funny.
they soaked the police with beer, right? They nicked one of the PC's hats, and they were laughing and joking. Yet today on Wembley Way, there was 150 to 200 English fans, right? And there was about 400 coppers, and they marched them all the way to the stadium. There was 3 arrests, and you couldn't go live because the police was pushing them away. And they were doing nothing different to the Scotland fans were doing yesterday, and that was it. They were straight on us.
No, I see what you mean. It's
They got a thing
like
about
discrimination again.
Say that again, sorry?
Is that like
They've got a thing
discrimination
about
again?
backing their own.
You know. I mean,
Sorry.
why is it that the police are against us?
I'll say it again. They've got a thing about battering their own.
Yes, definitely, David. Definitely. You know?
No, gents.
Even
gents, I'll tell you what it is, all right? They know they can get away with batting their own English. If they batted the Scottish, the little dwarf would come out, Dave. That's what they're frightened of. She would come out with a "Okay, man, okay."
It's all political.
Yes, it's bloody stupid.
The English.
I know where you're coming from.
Although it's Great Britain, yeah, and I don't know how you'd tier it. How would you tier it? You couldn't, could you? It doesn't go England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. You wouldn't tier it in that tier, would you? You know what I mean?
No. It goes.
I always say England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales because that's how I've always said it. It sounds right to me. If I said England, Scotland, Irish, and Wales, it wouldn't sound right. But if I said England, Wales, Scotland, and Ireland, England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, yeah. So I've always said it that way. So it sounds normal to me. But I don't say it for any hierarchy.
But what you got it
right? But there is a hierarchy. Yeah, there is a hierarchy.
Yeah,
England,
it's against
Ireland,
us. The police.
Hierarchy, yeah. And you know who's at the bottom of that hierarchy?
Yeah, go on.
England.
Yeah, definitely. You're right.
The English have been trodden into the fucking ground for decades.
Yeah.
And to be white.
Why are the police against us?
Because it's been the political thing, isn't it? It's the fucking. It's been the in thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Like I said, I was watching it.
The white Englishman, they don't like his accent. They don't like his attitude. They're fucking thugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not all thugs. I mean, we've all got a bit of thug in us, but I mean, very few are, Alan. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, when you start painting people with brushes,
you tarnish under the same brush.
Well, you end up getting some paint flicked on you one way or the other. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about paint, shall we?
What paint should we talk about?
Simon Potts.
Simon Potts.
He was on to me today. He was on to me today.
Well, let's get his number shared and let's get it out there, and we'll call him every minute of the fucking day.
Listen, now let's have a crack. I think.
Come on,
let me turn my finger. Let me come out of here. Oh, hang on, I've got to go in here. Up here. Right, I've got to find it. Give me a second.
How are you anyway, Clive? You good?
Have a crack.
I'm very good, but how are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Keeping myself busy.
Have you been looking after you? Have you been looking after yourself?
Yeah, as always. As always. Been a stressful week.
Talk amongst yourself for a minute.
But is there the wall thing, mate?
Yeah,
disgusting. But you two have done an absolutely amazing job. Amazing. Like I was at work today and I just caught a glimpse of Dave's live, and obviously I caught your videos this evening. Absolutely amazing. And how they're literally isolating her from the world is just disgusting. And today I was at work, and I actually showed a couple of people I was at work with the video, and they were discussing. They said to me, can they actually do that? Can they actually just walk into your house and do that? And I said, unfortunately, yes. And this can happen. And this is happening, you know.
Right, we ready?
Yeah, we're
It's
ready.
happening.
Are you
Yeah,
ready?
go on.
Oh
Yeah, ring it out then.
07 887
Wait there.
427.
07
I'm dialing it in my phone. I'm
07.
dialing it in my phone.
Oh.
07 887 427 089. Let's see if he answers that.
Right, I got that.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, do you sell paint? Paint. I was given your number as somebody who sells paint.
Yes, how can I help you?
What sort? Have you got any paint for walls? Any exterior paint?
No, I'm sorry, we don't do that kind of paint.
What paint have you got?
Small paint.
Oh, that's handy. I'm doing my kitchen. It's a red at the moment. Can I use that on my kitchen?
No, it's for industrial use. It's for like workshops or garages.
Workshop and garages. Could I use it in my garage, or does it have to be an industrial garage?
You could use it in your garage if you want.
Good eye. And how much paint do you sell?
Oh, quite a lot. How much do you want?
A fucking lorry load. How you doing, Mr. Fucking Potts?
Fucking Pots.
Send it to number
Okay.
10.
Send it. Yeah, can you send some? Can you send some to number fucking 10? He's done his walls. He needs his fucking floor. Is there anything you'd like to say, Mr. Potts? You're live on fucking Facebook.
You fucking asshole.
Oh. So how's it
by the-
going, Sunshine? Isn't it?
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you sure?
That sounds so good.
What you been up to today?
Nothing much. What you been up to?
This and that, you know what I mean?
Sharing your fucking number.
Sharing your number, evidently. So, how do you think we got hold of this one? Well, there you go, mate. You might need to fucking change it. Well, unless you fucking got a secretary.
No.
What was that number again?
Right, mate.
07 88
07
74
7.
27 089. And it'll be
There you go,
posted on Facebook. So
they're gonna
everyone
put it
that's
up with some gay sex.
yes. So everyone that's watching this, if you've seen the last 2 days of David's lives and you see this number, give him a call and order some paint.
Yeah, he needs paint sales, don't you, Paul? Paul, sorry. Was it Scott, isn't it?
Simon.
Simon.
No.
50%
hear
off,
me.
weren't it?
I said you need some sales. It all helps,
Was
doesn't
it 50% off?
You're going to give them 50% off, or what are we going to do?
No, 40%.
40% you do, you? Is that including post?
Yeah.
Do I have to pay for parking?
You never thought I'd phone you, did you, see? Bless you.
No, don't.
Oh, no, mate. Oh, no, mate. I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. Oh, no, there's no problem. All right, mate. Be lucky. Bye.
Oh, there's a problem.
Thank
All right.
you. Bye.
Yeah,
Bless you.
fucking asshole.
The live has gone to number 10.
50% off. 50%
Gone
off.
to number 10.
40.
We lost 10%.
Number $10.
He's the biggest paint salesman in the United Kingdom, and he only sells 4 paint. He's got a long way.
Yeah, David, how are you getting on with your car? Is it still... Go on,
Oh,
Clive.
the scrappers.
Why?
The scrapper's still fucked up, mate. Don't you know about that?
Excellent.
That's staying there, mate. That will stay there till the fucking wheels fall off it.
Yeah, how you done a live and you spoke to the same bloke on the phone that spoke to you 2 days previous to that when he was installing the machine and didn't even know who he was?
Steve.
Didn't even know who David was.
Yeah, I know. They're fucking backward, these people. To be honest with you, if you'd have phoned me up, if he'd have done that to me, prank, my girls and their cousins, they haven't done it for a long, long time now, over a year now. But they used to try and prank me all the time, and they give up in the end. And when I say prank, when I'm going to give this number to the girls, if he thinks that was a prank, my girls will be mental.
That's good. I'm going to pass.
He'll think he's got a couple of right sorts on the team. Trust me.
Well, I'm going to
fucking won the lottery.
I'm going to pass the number around now. I've got it.
They'll have him undressed live on fucking WhatsApp. Watch.
Oh,
you know
Simon Potts undressed.
Oh,
jelly.
Covered in paint.
Yeah. Look at him splashing floor paint all over the place.
You got to send red down there.
Oh, mate.
I tell you.
I'm feeling sorry for the fella already because I know what's coming. He doesn't. Well, he might have jumped on this line.
I'm going to feel sorry for him because I know what's coming.
I tell you what. Right, I tell you what. He's only a young lad.
Does it, mate? She'll have all his mates round and everything.
So is he local to you, David?
To me, no. He was in Essex.
Right.
He was an Essex boy, and he's not proper Essex.
I watched that film, Essex Boys.
I'd have to listen to that back to get his accent, but he's not a proper Essex boy. He sounds more like where he said he's from, which is Suffolk.
Right. Okay.
He's got that carrot cruncher accent, hasn't he? He said he moved to Suffolk 2 months ago. He fucking didn't. He was born in Suffolk. He just doesn't like that thing. You know what I mean? He's a fucking carrot cruncher. The last deal he done. Oh, there he goes. Look, he's asset already.
Oh, you're pressing buttons again, aren't you?
He can't help himself. He can't. He gets bored.
He's playing.
He gets bored. There you go. It's just me. Anyway, the last time he done a deal was with Rodney for some fucking old lawnmower engines. I don't know what's happening now.
No, I can hear you, David, but I can't see you.
No, only he could do it. He can't help himself. He can't help. I'll tell you what, he could have a car running fucking sweet, yeah, and he'd have it in bits in the morning. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, Clive, have you ever heard of this saying? Is don't fix what ain't broken.
Here he goes. Look, he's having another go. No. Oh, fake fuck it. It's just the three of us. Leave it like that. Go away, Clive. Go and have a fucking crap or something, please.
Well, I can't see anyone. I can hear you, but
I can see everyone now. I can. Yeah, he's probably made it private now, just between us three. Well, we're doing a three-way live.
Well, all I can see is Clive.
Well, I can see Matt. I can see Dave. Can't see Clive.
Yeah, I can see Matt. I can see Alan. I can see me. That's good enough.
Well, I'm the unlucky bugger then that can just see Clive.
Right, you've got Clive, mate. Yeah, bless him, innit?
Yeah.
He can't help himself. And
yeah,
you just couldn't explain it, could you? I want to see a three-way Spencer. We're all in control.
We're different ways.
That'd be a fucking brilliant program. That would.
Come on, Clive, what are you doing?
Imagine the fucking nightmare his dad had. Don't touch that, please. Don't touch that. You know what I mean? Dad,
I can just see Matt now.
Pass me the buttons. No, you don't. Fuck off. Last time you had the buttons, we never saw TV for a month.
So what are you doing on the weekend then, David?
Dad, the PlayStation's not working. Oh, I'm not surprised. I'd fix it twice. I'd go, don't worry, son, I'll come and sort it out. You'd go and sort it out. You'd go, there you are, mate. It's all working now. You all right now? Yeah. Just leave the fucking settings alone. Otherwise, I'll break your fucking fingers. And he back the next. It's not working again. What have you touched? No, nothing. No, it did it all on itself. You can hear him saying it, can't you? No, it wasn't me, Dad. Honest. Poor Peter's going, fucking, I know he's done it. Little shit.
Hello, I'm back. Oh,
Oh,
God,
we're all
what's
back
going on?
again. No,
Well,
he's just pushing buttons randomly. That's what
What
he
do you
does.
do with Clive?
You know the instructions you get, and it says how to do something. It says push this one, push that one, do this one. He just
Just
goes like this. He goes like push, 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 push. What's this one?
fuck it.
You can see
I'll
him
do
in
it.
the car, can't you? Imagine him
Yeah.
fucking being an airline pilot with all those fucking buttons. Clive, you're taking one to New York tomorrow, mate. Okay, no problem. Now you know it's over that way, don't you? Yeah, no problem. And you know all the buttons in the fucking cockpit, yeah, they're all automatic, mate. It's all set. All you got to do is go like that and go like that. Okay, no problem. And if you want to go right, go left. Okay, no problem. He'd be going along with me. Co-pilot, can we put it on autopilot now, Captain? Yeah, no problem. Flick the switch, right? You can all let go. Undo your harnesses. Coffee? Yeah, no problem. If you have a coffee, wouldn't it? Oh, it's going to go. Well, one fucking does. Imagine it. He'd be fucking going, fucking hell, mate. All the coffee's all over the fucking cockpit.
Just likes pushing them buttons, doesn't he?
What's that one do? Way!
Whoa, yeah. Thinks he's in a red arrow.
Yeah. You could put him in one, could you? Fucking loop the loop, but he'd never get out of it. He goes, don't worry, Captain, it'll run out of fuel eventually.
He's fucked off now. He left us, look. That's it. He's had enough.
Probably fucked off his embarrassment. He's probably got his head stuck in the fridge.
Just hang 6, guys. I'm just popping out. Won't be a minute.
All right. So what are you doing for the weekend then, David?
The weekend is free. I've got my weekend free. I didn't have it free, then I did have it free, then I didn't, then I did. And now I have.
Oh,
He's gone on to down a drain. Look, he's doing it. See, look at that. Look at how they're standing, as if he's standing as if he's that body language.
He's muted himself because I can see the mute.
No, but listen. Do you know what that body language is telling you? I don't know how the fuck this has got happened.
Sorry, just checking on next door neighbour.
I can't understand after pushing all these fucking buttons that it's all gone wrong. Doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know what's going on now. Everything's stopped. Hello?
As a kid, it'd be one of those, you're driving down the road, yeah? You're listening to a fucking station that you're listening to, and you'd be driving down the road, concentrating on the driving. All of a sudden, he'd be pushing the fucking buttons on your radio. You know what I mean? They'll be going, fucking buttons, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
What are you doing away? Oh, no, you're going to the camp.
I'm going to camp tomorrow night, yeah. I'm see Bobby and Joseph and everyone for their birthday party. And then obviously next weekend we got Armed Forces Day, so I'll be there then.
It's going to be a hard day.
Is that next weekend,
down there, isn't it?
Sorry, say that again, David?
It's going to be a hard weekend down there.
Yes.
Weather-wise.
Yes, yeah, it's really bad at the moment.
Oh, there's quite a few people on there. I just see some pictures come through from the.
I can't see anything. Everything's stopped.
Matt.
No, I'm looking at some pictures of the camp.
Matt.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah.
That's that fella's.
Sorry, Matt. Did you say next weekend is Armed Forces Day?
26th, yeah, Saturday the 26th, Armed Forces Day. Yeah. So we got an event at the.
I'm going to Cleethorpes.
You going where? Sorry.
Cleethorpes, I believe, next week. I'm hoping that, because they usually have it out or something like that out there. I usually film it.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Usually have some kind of a parade or something.
Right. Okay.
Last time they've had aeroplanes and all sorts, Spitfires.
Oh, bye, Matt.
No.
Matt,
he's gone.
Yeah. Clive kicked him out. You've got rid of Matt then. He was just talking about something then. He's
Yeah,
back.
I'm back. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Matt. Yeah.
What are you doing, Clive?
Clive messing about.
Yeah.
He hasn't
Leave
got
them.
a fucking clue. He ain't got a clue.
Sorry.
It's Clive.
Oh, did you think he'd frozen? No, his lip was moving.
He tried to have me on that last time. Well, actually, they both did. They both did. And they both got me as well. Here they go. Look at them. Anyway, Alan, what was you saying? Cleethorpes.
What I was saying was, down at that, where I was saying at Cleethorpes, they usually have last time when I went down, there were Spitfires flying and all sorts down there on the coast.
Yeah.
And then they had all mod scooters.
Yeah.
All mod scooters coming down, and then another week, then they had all all thingies, what you call them, Harley Davidsons, all coming down. I love Harley Davidsons. Revving engines and everything. I love that, mate. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And scooters, they all joined together and that and everything, and all coming down. It was fantastic. That was quite.
So when you go in there?
Years ago.
Here we go.
That, mate? Sorry.
When you go in there?
It'll be next week. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
If weather's nice, depending on weather.
I've got a report for you from GB News, the one and only GB News, Andrew Neil.
Okay.
England versus Scotland, a dull, unremarkable game played by woke English traitors who kneel for Marxist communists. One even stands there arrogantly chewing gum while God Save the Queen is played.
Yes,
they couldn't even beat Scotland, who were ranked third from bottom in the tournament.
And they both
have the nerve to wear 3 lines on their shirts. You betrayed the soul of England. Because of this, England isn't with you. You deserve everything you get.
So, hang on. Who's chewing gum?
One of the English players stood there with his arm folded chewing gum while he played the Strike Queen.
I think it was Tyrone Mings, I think.
I might have added the folded the arms bit. Hang on. One even stands. Oh, sorry, he wasn't folding his arms. One stands there arrogantly chewing gum while God Save the Queen is playing.
Which was I'm sure that was Tyrone Mings, I think.
You'd slap him though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and do you know what? It was embarrassing tonight. It was embarrassing tonight because when the anthems was played, they had 3,000 Scottish fans in there, and every single Scottish player and fan sang their hearts out for that national anthem. And when it come to England, you couldn't hear nothing. It's shameful. Shameful.
And there were 17,000 English in there.
Yeah, there was. And do you know what? Half of them don't even know the words. That's the embarrassing thing. They don't know the words to the national anthem, and it's whether you're a royalist or you support them or not. You know, that's your national anthem.
That's your national anthem.
You should know the first line.
You know, it's
you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's no passion in it anymore. It's all money.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I love my football. Absolutely love it. But the money is just absolutely ridiculous.
Matty,
yes.
Say that again. I love my football.
I love my football.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's gone downhill.
Yeah, but no, it is shameful. Yes, definitely.
Look,
definitely,
gents, it's money, and it's nothing great about Great Britain anymore.
No, unfortunately not.
Sad though, that, isn't it? I mean, I still think there is, but
say that again, sorry, Alan.
I still think there is great in Great Britain, but it's how you make it. But it is sad what you just said.
I got something great going on at the moment.
Somebody else said how was the England game? Someone posted up Scotland won 0-0.
Well, they did. They did really. You know, we should have with the team we had.
Yeah, 0-0's a win. They had about £4.50 worth of players on the Scottish team. We had about 450 million.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. It's disgusting.
Mm.
And we were home. You know, we were at our home stadium. We should have gone out and put the game to bed.
Yeah,
just
should have done.
thought-
Yeah,
Jet, if you can't do it in your own stadium,
I know where you're coming
if
from.
you
Yeah,
can't do it on your own turf, then where can you do it?
Well, that's it. Now we're away for our last game as well.
mm.
So is that you out of the actual Euros now?
No.
No.
What do you mean?
Well, I think we're
We never done well. I think we've gone out of the first round once.
we're joint top.
So are we going to play next in England?
No, we got to play the Czech Republic now away.
Oh man,
I think they're hoping that they don't
you got
turn
no
up.
chance.
I think they're hoping that Wigan Athletic turn up instead.
mm.
You got no chance, boys, have you?
We got as much chance as the Welsh.
No, you haven't. Wales beat Turkey, boys.
Who?
Wales beat Turkey.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you give them
we
some.
got 3 points, didn't we?
Lucky. It's fucking lucky it wasn't a camel racing, isn't it?
I was going to say, what did you do? Take some camels?
Look, yes, it's always the
bribed them
same.
with
It's
goat.
always the same with the English. They
bribed him with a
everything,
nice goat
they
dinner.
turn up and they fucking get back all. I don't like football anyway.
So what do you like? Or dare I ask?
Clive, fucking about with stuff.
Yeah, pressing buttons.
Yeah.
I don't press many buttons anymore, boys. Ex-wife
Well, you
used to say,
He's
press my
hoping
button.
they bring out a new Olympic sport called fucking stuff up.
Dave, there's no need for that.
Oh, well, we'd be getting some gold medal for a change.
So anyway, changing the subject. So what's the next move then with Heather Wall?
Monday.
Right, the next move with Heather is for me to phone the unit about 10:30ish, 10:30 on Monday morning.
Yeah.
And speak to Sam, the fucking man, who can't.
Because the first person you spoke to, David, she refused to give you a name, didn't she? Her name.
The
sorry.
Filipino. She don't know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
She probably never thought. She probably thought that when Li Jing wouldn't have gone down too well. I'm Li Jing.
So, Clive, David.
What do you
Clive,
want?
David, are you so you coming to camp next week Saturday, or are you busy, or
That's where we're looking.
what, to come into camp?
Okay. I'll give you some news now. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, we got news.
Yeah, more bollocks. He's gone in the other room to fuck about with a laptop.
Press a button.
I mean, it comes to something where you got to fucking do your live stream, and you start off in the lounge, you end up in a bedroom, and fucking finish it in the kitchen. What are you trying to do, Club? Get away from the echo.
Oh, he's got a face. This looks important.
All the parties going past.
Right, can you hear me?
We can.
No.
Right,
Can you
Heather's
hear us?
okay. All right, Heather's okay. She's a bit
Perfect.
upset, which is understandable. She's declining all her food and meds. She's asked for a visit from somebody.
Oh, yeah. Who? Where's this information come from?
Yeah.
And they're going to try and get a protest on Sunday.
What, yeah, so where's this coming from?
I can't tell you. Not online.
Oh, that's...
The Sunday's no good.
Protest.
You can't do a protest this Sunday.
No, but
Protest Sunday.
she's asked for a visit. She's asked for somebody to visit.
Yeah.
So she's spoken to someone then.
He's going to try. Well, there's communication coming out of there from somebody. So.
Very cloak and dagger, isn't it? You sound like. You sure you shouldn't be working in there?
It is, yeah.
So, yeah, because I thought they had her phone off of her.
We're
And there
going
was
to get
no.
this sorted out. What we're going to do is not tell anyone what the fuck's going on. That's like what. That's how they operate.
Yeah, it is. No, David, I shouldn't have told you that, actually.
No, well,
I
you haven't told us fuck all, really, have you? Listen, I've got a message, yeah? I've got a message just coming. Hang on a minute. I've got a message coming.
Hang on. I've got a message just coming as well. Hang on.
Yeah, the message is going everywhere now. Yeah, pizza's nearly done.
What's that, pizza?
Pizza's nearly done.
So,
what's it, pizza?
Yeah. So
it's pizza.
So is this what you're saying about a protest Sunday?
Matt, forget it for a minute.
Right. Oh God. Oh.
Oh, I don't know. That is another message coming in. There we go. Oh, that's someone sending me off.
You can send photos down. I'm getting. Why am I getting photos?
Hang on.
No idea.
Right, just got it off. It's on one of the Facebooks. Heather has got news to me. She's up against fasting, hunger strike. She's upset and declining meds. Good news. She has a friend in there already who's getting word to me. So.
Okay.
Right.
So there's a connection, right? Okay.
So there's you got a Davy Swift in there, you know,
and you see that as you see that as genuine. Whatever was said to you, by who it was said, yeah.
Well,
is it coming from a
Dave,
reliable?
we're assuming. I know the source is coming from.
And is that a reliable one?
So let's.
What's that name?
Well, I'll talk about it later. It's not for talking on you.
Live, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
So Heather, David's going to phone up on Monday. David's going to do what he's got to do. I'll phone up in the afternoon. Well, I'll speak to David, find out what went on, and then I'll phone up in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Hopefully David by then would have done his magic and he would have gone even higher. So, but
I'll get the governor.
Well,
David, come on.
I'll speak to you. What I'll say off of it. Now you've told me that, we'll find out how kosher that is.
Yeah.
And I'll run my thing on Monday by what has just been said.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other thing is as well, Matty, what you've got to understand is.
And bearing in mind, they could be. I mean, I don't think they will because they haven't got the fucking brains for it. But they could actually see this.
Yes.
But the other thing is as well, what you've got to understand is we've got no control over this because the nearest the nearest tour, all right, have signed it in. So it's only the nearest can get it out. The nearest relationship.
No, it ain't.
So
why can't she hasn't got the power to change that?
Nearest. No. Of
course she has.
Actually, we got to. I tell you what, we might have to do. We'll have to have a look at the appeal, like the letter I done with you, Dave.
That's what I'm saying. You must be able to appeal it.
Let me see what I can. Yeah, it's got to be a
Sorry,
week.
sorry. So what are you appealing? Sorry,
What it is, you've only got so many days to do that. You can appeal
Right.
what they've done, and you can appeal who's been put in as their next of kin.
Right, okay.
And because I had all my fucking faculties, is what I'd like to call them, because I had all my faculties, and I said to them on the fucking Friday morning, I'm telling you now, if I don't get to see the
Faculties.
people today, I'm going to start smashing this gap up. I said,
Yeah,
if you think any of you lot can stop me, you having
yeah.
a fucking joke, mate. I said, I've done it in Lewis prison, and if fucking prison wardens can't control me, you lot fucking certainly can. So you best get me my fucking appointment. And 45 minutes later, they come up to me and said, David, your appointment's back on. They're seeing you at 11 o'clock on the live stream. I went, oh, that's good.
It's just, unfortunately,
But
it's
if you
whether
was off your
Heather.
nuts on drugs, you wouldn't be able to do that.
I was just about to say that if Heather is being pumped with drugs and
I told you, you come near me with a needle, you come near me with a needle, I will stick it in your neck and kill you.
yeah,
So the brave
definitely,
person that puts a needle up is going to get fucking hurt.
definitely. It's
If you're alone when you say things like that, when you're a bit fucking forthright and straight with them, you know what I mean? I don't want to do it. I said that. I don't want to do it, but if you put in a position where I can defend myself, someone will get hurt.
Yeah, and like you said, David, yesterday, you made a good point. It's if you're going to challenge these people, you need to make sure you're 100% willing to take this off, because otherwise,
you know where they locked me up? I've been locked up twice under the mental health. Twice I've been locked up. This last time, the time before was 2016.
Right.
They tried to section me.
Yeah.
From an affray. I had an affray. And the affray was I had armed response units, everything. Anyway, we had an 8-hour siege. Yeah. They had all armed response units. They shut off both ends of my road. They evacuated everybody from their houses and flats. They turned off the gas and the electric in the road. And they brought a fucking burger van down for all the fucking. And they got one of my best pals to come down and have a word with me at my window.
Right,
and they knew all the gear I had in my flat. They knew what I had. They knew they couldn't get hold of me. Blah blah blah. Anyway, after a period of time, they put both my sons come down. They got told to jog on. My mate, I said to him, "You tell them the first one who takes a shot at me, I will take him out." And that was that. And in the end, they got the chief of police down. We did a negotiating. I said, I'll come out, yeah. And I'm telling you now, the first copper that lays a fucking hand on me, I will snap his fucking arm off. I said, if you want that, you can have it.
Yeah.
And I came out and I said to her, I'm telling you now to come out the door. I said, I'm telling you now, the first one who touches me, no, David, we're just going to follow you to that vehicle there. I went, that's all right. I said, well, I'll open the door and I'll get in it and I'll put my belt on and we'll go to the police station and we'll have it out from there. That's what we did. Anyway, they sectioned me at the police station, right? Or they tried to. And what they did was they couldn't find a bed in 2016 at Swansea or anywhere local or anywhere. So they sent me, but listen, this is a blinder. They put me in Lewis prison on the hospital.
Right.
That's illegal. Yeah. In itself, that is illegal. Anyway, my missus got onto my group straight away and he went and saw a judge in chambers. It took 28 days to fucking sort it out. He got a judge in chambers on day 30.
Yeah.
I know I've got my judge in chambers. Well, in a prison, you use a swipe card, and then you tap in a PIN number. It's a stop currency. So I swipe the card. It's 11:30, 12 in the morning. I swipe the card, and I go PIN not recognised. I'll put it in there. Anyway, after the third attempt, I go back to my cell, on the hospital wing, because they couldn't put me in main population. Because I know too many people.
Yeah.
So I go go back to my cell, I'll get the bit of paper that my pin's written on.
Yeah.
I'll the card and I'll put it in. It doesn't work again. So I've got one of the lads on the landing, another person on the hospital room. I said, do us a favour, mate. So what's up?
Yeah, who's got their washing machine going?
Him. He can't help himself.
I can't bloody hear you.
He's making me laugh, Klein.
He can't help himself.
Yeah, man.
If he can create havoc wherever he goes,
Aye.
can you imagine it in his unit? Oh,
Right.
fucking hell, twice something.
Right. Aye. You three keep
So
chatting.
then what happened?
Yeah.
I got a screw to do it. I called one of the screws over. I said, listen, mate, come and get hold of this and do the pin.
Yeah.
And he went, no problem. He did it. And he went, no, the pin's not recognised. I said, we have put the same pin number in now 6 times. Right? Someone's turned my fucking phone on. Because they could do that. I said, someone's disabled my pin. So I went over to the counter with the big fucking lump, who was an NHS worker, and the 6 screws behind the jump. Yeah. I said, see you lot. I said, I'm coming back to my cell. I'm having my dinner. When you unlock me at 2 o'clock, if my fucking phone ain't working, all you lot are fucking going. Every single fucking one of you. So anyway, that was that. Come out. I walked straight to, I said, I will rip it off the wall and I will fucking batter you all with it. So anyway, I go over to the machine, put the phone, hello, and I'm through to my brief. I go, hello, Steve. He thinks I'm at home, bless him. I goes, hello, Steve, it's Dave. He said, yeah, I know. He said, how are you? I said, I'm all right, mate. He said, where are you now? I said, I'm in fucking Lewis, mate. He said, no, you can't be. I said, I'm telling you, I'm on the fucking hospital wing in Lewis. What's gone on? He said, you got your judge in chambers at quarter to 12 this morning. The judge was horrified. So anyway, I went, cheers, mate. I put the phone down. Now Steve will be worried, but anyway, I'll go over to the jump. I said, see you lot. I said, I've got my judge in chambers at quarter to 12 this morning. Now what you're doing is double illegal. I said, I am out of here. I said, I want taken to reception. And he said, we don't have to let you go until midnight. We have got 6 psychiatric nurses on their way to this hospital wing who are going to section you onto the next section. You're going nowhere. I went, oh, we'll fucking see about that then, won't we? So anyway, they turned up about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They turned up. They said, can we have a word with you? I went, yeah, no problem. We went into this office, big table, sat there, had our little chat and everything. They would fucking couldn't believe it. And they went, they all had a little conflab and they went, no, you're going home. There's nothing wrong with you. I went, I know. And I come out. I went, see, you stupid fucking moron, to the big fella. I said, all you lot are complicit, mate. The fucking lot of you. And they had to let me come home. But do you know what? In that room, because they'd already sectioned me, and now they've got to let me go because they can see I'm fucking absolutely fucking fine. And I'm going to fucking smash the whole gaff up. I'll get all the landings going mental, mate. You know what I mean? So they said, don't worry, David, we're going to fucking get this in place for you. All promised all sorts of stuff. You know what I mean? Not that I needed it, but it's nice to know that they were promising it to someone who
was there,
could have been in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I heard from them? Do you know what I heard from them? Not a fucking word ever again until recently.
Yeah.
And same as this time when they did all the talk on the Monday morning that Clive and my missus arranged to have the meeting on the Monday morning. They arranged this and we'll do that and we'll get this in place and we'll get that in place. You'll never have to worry about this. You know what I mean? Rah, 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 rah. And all I'll do is give it the yes, give it the yes, give it the yes. Because if you go, no, I don't want all that, I'm not interested in all that, then you're going against the system. You understand?
Well, yeah,
you've got to
just
know
agree.
How to play it. If you don't know how to play it, you're fucked.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely. Yeah.
And going on a hunger strike won't help them. You know what I mean?
It's sad that it's like that, though, isn't it?
Yeah. You just got to go, yep.
Like you
You've got to be forceful that you go down the right road. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you've got to play the game, like you said.
If you actually get their backs up, you're fucking going nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
That's why you have to fucking understand the system. And you know, it's like a game of poker. You've got to know when to hold them and know when to show them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know how to know this, or don't know the system, or don't know how to play the system, do they? So a lot of people are caught in that.
They get in it and they're fucked.
Yeah.
Way
That's
to
why
play the
Malaine Shaw's been
system,
in there so long.
what we're living now, is you've got to live like you're in prison. You got to live like you're in prison. You think, fuck
You just
them.
got to know all the rules and how to unpick them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like Clive did. You know what I mean? Clive works out that we could have. We never knew what the fuck. We didn't know how to fucking get out of what we got into on the Thursday. No one did. Clive worked tirelessly Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and up and down, picking my missus up, bringing her back to the court. And Clive works out, hang on a minute, we can fucking appeal this, and we can remove him and put her in. You know what I mean? And that's what happened. And that's what you'll need to do with this one, I would think, if you're allowed to do it under Section 135. The problem is there's so many sections and so many different clauses in each section about what you can do and what you can't do.
Because they're like trying to prison us all.
You know what I mean? Sorry?
Yeah, you know, on lockdown, they're trying to prison us all like we're in prison. So, like you say, I mean, you've got to put your foot down and think like us. Think, well, they're not going to rule us. They're not going to tell us what to do.
I just didn't pay any attention to it.
You know, and that's what I mean. But a lot of people don't look at it that way, do they?
Now than I've done for the last 60 years. The only thing I've done different is the only thing that's changed in my life is I can't leave the country and come back in it like I would.
Yeah. Well, that's no loss to me. I mean, I've been partly around the world anyway.
It's no loss to me. This is a beautiful country.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic country, United Kingdom. I mean, some beautiful places.
But even to go on holiday, you know what I mean? There's some beautiful places. Wales, Scotland, Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland's a lovely place.
From Wales, you probably haven't been half of it.
Yeah, and but unfortunately, it's the government that's like trying to. We don't want these passport things to come through. You know, for the planes and stuff. You know,
Listen, mate,
I mean, once we get them, I think we're knackered.
But you've got no control over that.
Hello.
No, that's a shame.
What you want and what you don't want is two different things, mate. You can only control and do what you can do. You know what I mean? What you can't control, what would you worry about? If you've got, how are you going to stop them issuing COVID passports if they were to? The only way you can stop them issuing a COVID passport is you can stop them issuing yours by not applying for one.
Just 1 second, I'll be back. Just wait there 1 sec.
People have queued up for injections on the promise of a holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So.
I mean, I feel sorry for the people that's been injected twice, and then they can't. Obviously, then they're saying they can't go on holiday. Then they've got to be. They can go now, but before they couldn't.
Where?
They're letting them go now, aren't they? Then they don't have to come.
You still got to have a PCR test.
Yeah.
They've never really. Yeah, I was going to say
you don't have to have COVID jabs to go on a fucking holiday. You just have to have a PCR test going out and PCR tests coming in.
The problem is we're the only country charging stupid money.
Yeah.
To have the tests. Listen, mate, our government will charge you for. Mate, our government will charge you for changing your fucking shoes if they.
That's why they're hanging on to it. They're making billions out of it.
Well, they're only making millions and trillions out of it because people are complying to it.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Correct.
You know,
correct. 100%.
No different than parking tickets.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly that. I've had funny enough, David. I've had a conversation with someone tonight actually about that because we got the clear air zone now in Bath. Right. And they're charging people to go in and out of the city centre, which is like they do in London, right? But they've not really signposted it well enough, so you don't know where the area is. But actually, where are the laws? Where is it law, or is this just someone making money out of it?
Of course they're making money out of it.
Yeah, it's the
What do you
elite.
think? What do you think? Listen, I still get to that. Still to this day, people will say things like they'll be charging us for oxygen next.
Yeah.
They've been charging us for oxygen for years. It's called the Clean Air Bill.
Yeah.
It was passed
Definitely.
decades ago. It's 20 years ago or so. The Clean Air Bill.
They're charging Arctic lorries to come into Bath now £100 a day.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you don't pay that, you go to court and you have the fine, and then you have to go to court and go for all that. But where does that stand in law? Is it a law, or is this just a notice? So you have to pay it.
Yeah, it's the law. Yeah, of course you do. Oh well, you don't have to pay. Of course you don't.
But then obviously,
listen, they can't make you pay anything, can they?
No, they can't. No.
What they do is they just send the bailiff from them.
Yeah.
But if nobody paid it, then they'd go, "No, fuck this, scrap this."
Yeah.
You remember it's no different than the poll tax. You know what I mean? It's only because every fucker said no, they went, "No." Margaret Thatcher panicked, and we got to scrap this.
Yeah.
They ain't going to pay it.
If we all stood together and said no to all this shit, there'd be none of it.
You'll never get that in a million fucking years. Those days went fucking long time ago.
I wish, but yeah.
People stopped standing together after the fucking poll tax riots, really, because they never wanted to see that again. They managed to they managed to drive the wedge between the middle, upper, and working classes through the miners' strike, didn't they?
Yeah. And
they managed to break the unions through the miners' strike. Yeah, unions became fucking weak after the miners' strike, very weak.
Yeah.
And then the next big push for Joe Public was the poll tax.
Yeah.
I mean, it's called riots, but it wasn't. I never saw any poll tax riots. There were poll tax demonstrations. That's what they were. But poll tax sounds so much fucking better. And that's how the phrase got coined. So anyway, after the poll tax demonstrations, they didn't want any more of that. They didn't want everyone coming together like that. So they started driving wedges between people, and they started tagging people of this, and this one's this, and your group's that. And so it's all we've become very tribal.
Yeah.
You know, left and right and centre and right wing and left wing and LBGT and straight and fucking I love cows and this one loves pigs. You know what I mean? And I'm this sex and I'm that sex. I identify as a telephone and I identify as a fucking cow or whatever it is. All they've done is they built tribes. They built pockets. You know what I mean? Pockets of people, and all those people, all those pockets are supposed to all fight against each other, which they do. It's like a game of chess. You know what I mean?
That's what their game is. The elites. They want us to fight amongst each other.
Yeah, but that's just another pocket. The elite.
Hey, I'm back.
Right, but
could you hear me?
I can hear you. I just couldn't see nothing.
We need to stand together. You know. Go on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But just go back to what you said about the LGBT and all that. I mean, look at that. Obviously it's LGBT month, isn't it? I mean, that's crazy in itself. A month.
Well, it's not LBGT now, is it? It's LBGT plus.
Q and plus, yeah.
No, but they've got plus on it now. Whatever letters you have, there's always a plus on the end, just in case they've forgotten one or there's a new one coming.
Do you know Amazon are actually being sued because they selling a T-shirt.
It started off as an L and a G, didn't it?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Well, it started off as a G. It started off as a G.
That's it. And then there was Pride and all that, for a day and here, there, and everywhere. And now it's a month. You have LGBTQ plus, like you just said. And Amazon are now being sued, right? Because they've got there's more than 2 genders being printed on a T-shirt. and they're actually selling the T-shirts in male and female size only, and someone's jumped on it and sued them.
Oh, saying it's not you're
Be-
not allowed to do it in man and female. Well, funny
Well,
enough,
because-
did you see the job Did you see the job advertised for the BBC recently?
No,
The job advertised for the BBC, only black Asian, BAME.
no, I didn't see that.
If you put only white British or only white Irish or only, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, did you see the
You know what they'll
protest
bring back?
outside?
You won't remember it, but very soon they'll bring back a sign that says no Irish, no dogs, no blacks.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
crazy.
Or
Absolutely.
there won't be no blacks. It'll be no Irish, no dogs.
Did you see the
I remember
protest
that.
outside Wembley Stadium when we played our opening game against Croatia? A few people I know that was there obviously went live.
Is that the
And there
game
was-
we lost?
No, we won. We won the first game and we drew the second.
Oh, Clive said we lost one.
Yeah, I think he was winding you up.
Oh, right.
So we beat Croatia and we drew against Scotland. That's the only two games we played. But obviously our first opening two games was Wembley.
I never saw
We
that.
drew against Scotland.
Yeah, tonight,
Yeah,
0-0.
Oh, I thought it was 0-0. Sorry, it's Clyde messing about.
Yeah, well, that's a draw.
Yeah, we did.
0-0.
Oh, right. Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, in the first game, they done a protest and they had a T-shirt saying "White Black Unite," and they had a banner, and it said exactly the same, and it was confiscated from the protest because it was offensive, and they took it to the police station, and they were told that it was confiscated, and they had to go to the police station to get it back because it said "Black and White Unite." That's all it said. And it was confiscated.
They don't want that.
Oh,
No, but it was confiscated off of a black guy. You know?
You know I know that is now. You know the
Roscoe,
black geezer is.
Danny Roscoe.
Do you know where he's from?
No, I don't know.
Where do you reckon?
I have no idea.
I think he's from down here.
I was going to say he must. I was going to say, yeah, he must be up near you or down near you. Up
He
near
is.
you.
He was on the beach doing his prior to the demo. He
Hmm.
was on the beach doing his live feed.
Yeah, and they actually took the banner off of him and his. No, I think you're right. And like you say, there was no
when you look
harm
at
in what
it-
they were doing.
yeah, but when you look at it, that black guy that took it off, right? He might have been told by the elites or whatever to do that.
No. This is a black guy running this protest and just saying, and they had T-shirts, "Black, White, Unite." It was all peaceful. There was no problem.
Yeah.
And the police come in and said, "We're having your banner off of you," basically, and they took it off of him.
Didn't
So it was
they
the
go?
police
I think
then?
oh yeah. Didn't they go over at one point to the glass-fronted studio?
That's right. Yeah, started chanting when England took the knee against Croatia,
Yeah.
and they started booing it because you shouldn't be taking the knee, should you? Not for
No.
racism. It's
Well,
you know.
Listen, I've got a black friend.
Even Barnes is starting to
And
back
he
down now.
even says the same as you. You shouldn't take the knee now.
No, definitely not.
No. Like I said
But
to him,
it's just going to get bigger, and God knows what's going to happen. I mean, let's look at the start of the football season, right? Where the players were running around with Black Lives Matter on their back.
Yeah,
Why?
I know. Because
It's-
it's the flavour of the day.
Yeah,
It's called
Definitely.
jumping on the bandwagon.
definitely. It's but like I said, it's only going to get worse.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Well, it'll end
Yeah.
up in violence. That's where it'll end
Yeah,
up.
that's what it will. Yeah, it will.
That's where
And
it'll
that's-
end up in violence.
Yeah, it's going to end up in violence.
But
They're
don't
they're causing a divide.
no, it's what the elites are doing.
What they're
It's the
causing,
elites that are causing all this trouble.
it's not just a divide. You've got to think about it more in a more outside the box. What you're
Yeah.
going to get
The elites.
is working middle class people fighting working middle class people.
Yeah.
And the only people that are going to get hurt is working middle class people.
People, yeah.
They're all cannon fodder. They're just cannon fodder.
Yeah.
They were saying the other day, funny enough, on Metro, it was in London. We know we have the Metro paper every fucking day all over the gaff. And they were saying about Dixon Khan, about knife crime, about how many murders we've had. We just had a fucking 15-year-old kid stabbed outside his school to death.
Yeah. Yeah.
And recently, a lot of it done it in the mainstream media now. And I wrote on there that Khan did a meeting, took a meeting last year, did a meeting in one of his, he does like a PMQ once a week in his office with a few press and a few other people. And he was asked more than once about statistics of crime, burglary, robbery, street robbery, knife crime, blah, blah, blah. Every single time he was asked, numbers are down, numbers are down, numbers are down, numbers are every single time. That's all he kept saying is numbers are down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dix is the same. She says numbers are down. We've got it all under control.
Look.
And they said about the 15-year-old kid in the Metro stabbed outside his own school to death last week. And I said, yeah, but look on the fucking bright side. The Met confiscated 600 fucking electric scooters this month.
Disgusting.
You know
Disgusting.
Because they're not bothered. It doesn't affect them. Khan's kids ain't going to get stabbed. Dick's kids ain't going to get stabbed. Forrest's kids ain't going to get stabbed. Kids up in Kensington aren't getting stabbed. It's kids in Islington, Brixton, you know what I mean? Mitcham, fucking Richmond, all the places that have got council house estates.
Yeah.
Yeah, but David, I done that question time panel. Johnny Mercer was on it, and there was a Labour shadow minister or somebody like that on it.
Just bear with me, guys.
We done the actual.
One minute.
We just we done it, all right. And one of my questions I chucked at them was, we've had an increase in knife crime. What are you doing? What's the plan you've got in place? And actually, Johnny Mercer started waffling like he does, and then he just went. Actually, he said we haven't got a plan. He said we've got no plan at all. We don't know how to deal with it. And that's the truth. The government doesn't know how to deal with a knife crime.
No.
Of course they fucking do.
And they don't.
I could post a live tonight or share a live tonight where there was someone in London, right? And there was a PC live on camera, and he turned around and clearly stated that where he was in London, that knife crime wasn't that bad. And he stated where it was, Fulham and all these other places in London. And when they turned around and said, and started asking him questions, he turned around and he went, "Stop filming me, please." And this was a PC tonight. He went Fulham and other local areas to Fulham.
Do you know what Fulham's like as an area?
No, not really.
It's quite an affluent area, Fulham.
Right, okay.
It wouldn't be that bad in Fulham. It wouldn't be that bad in Fulham. But
he was saying it was worse.
I can tell you now, Fulham will be a lot worse than Kensington.
Right, okay.
You can play that game all day long. The worst area for stabbings is Brixton and Islington. The worst two areas in London. North London, it's Islington, and South London, it's Brixton. And close behind Islington is Tottenham. That's fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know, but the thing is,
it's predominantly black kids killing black kids or black kids killing white kids.
Yeah.
Predominantly.
But all the police,
that's all it is.
all the police advertise or put out is how many knives or blades or firearms or whatever it may be that was confiscated within so many months or 12 months or a year. Blah, blah. But what they don't actually state is actually the amount of crime and the amount of deaths or murders that have taken place, you know, through knife crime.
Where I live in Islington, where my family lives, right?
Yeah.
You can You can wander around any part of that estate any day of the fucking week
Yeah.
and find knives plotted up.
Yeah.
They plot them in the same places all the time. And the police know those places where they're plotting. And every now and then, just to show a bit of willing, every couple of months, they'll come round with a van and they'll sweep all the plots where they are. And I'm talking fucking dozens and dozens and dozens. They end up with buckets and buckets and buckets. And when I talk knives, I'm talking fucking stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know, the zombie
Crazy.
knives and all that sort of stuff. I'm not talking about little fucking free.
So while we're on that subject, and I might be completely wrong, but when I watched the live last night of Heather Wall, and the camera ended up facing the ceiling, as you know, and I'm sure the police or someone who was within the group turned around and said, "Do you have any machetes?" Now, and I'm sure Heather turned around and said, "Well, I might have some in my shed and garage because I retail them and collect them or something." I'm sure that's what I heard.
Oh, yeah.
And so to me, that instantly is just like, well, oh, why have they gone to? So is this someone that's jumped on it and said that she's got, you know, offensive weapons?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
It's not illegal. It's not illegal to have any of that in your house. They couldn't come round your house because you could have a fucking house full of knives. Unless you've got an order against you from the court that you're not allowed to have that stuff around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to carry any type of bladed article in the street. Any type.
You're not. What are you doing, Clive?
I was just having a fuck.
Nothing much. Just
You back with us?
I finally got the computer sorted.
What did you do? Leave it alone.
Shut it, bitch. Shut it, bitch.
Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you all.
All right, Matt. You got grog tomorrow. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I tell you what.
I got.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to camp tomorrow.
I can hear you better now.
I'm going to go to camp tomorrow for the birthday party.
We're switching off in a minute.
I can hear you better. I've got earphones on. Sorry.
We'll just leave Alan on his own. We'll just do a rolling 24 Q.
Well, if we leave Alan on, the next time we don't need to call you.
Yeah, can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you better with these earphones on. You come out louder.
Alan.
Yeah, you will do.
Go on.
Yeah, that's
can't hear you.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Can't hear you, mate.
You can't hear me?
No.
What's that? No.
He's taking piss. He's taking
What?
piss, ain't you, Clyde? Can you hear me, Clyde?
I'm going to pull his ear plugs out.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, he's taking piss. Honestly.
Take your earphones out. I think we'll be hear you better.
Can you hear me?
No.
Did you
say
say
can't.
something?
No.
Honestly.
I can see his mouth moving, but I can't hear him.
Hold up.
Are you saying something? Hello?
Can you hear me?
No, can't hear a thing. Try again.
Yeah? Hello?
Just speak and see if we can hear you. Hello?
Matt, can you hear me?
Say, bar, black sheep, heavy any wool. Try that one.
Yeah, bar, black sheep, you have any wool.
There you go.
Just took your piss, you smart.
Fucking nursery rhyme always works. See?
You're flicking, take your piss.
Don't tell anyone that. Listen, we charge people a tenner fucking go to that one. When they bring their phones in the shop and they say, come on here, we go, do bar, black sheep, have you any wool down? They do it, they go, there you are, fix plate, tenner. Thank you. We charge more for Hickory and Hickory Dock. The mouth and up.
He's here like he's trying to get
it 15 quid.
Right, anyway, guys.
You don't never do Jack and Jill. It's a fortune.
Up the hill.
Anyway, guys, I'm off. Lovely to speak to you all.
All right, be lucky.
You look after yourself,
son. You'll come on again.
And I'll
Matt
see you
say
both
something?
next weekend.
Yeah,
Matt,
next week.
Matt,
Yes.
Matt,
Dave.
can you hear me, Matt?
No. Right. All of you take
Hello,
care. Lovely
Clive.
to speak to you.
Clive's frozen. Clive's frozen. We can't hear Alan, and Matt's going.
Hello,
Fucking hell. No, he's unfrozen. There you go. It's all
Matt.
working now, see?
Matt.
Yes.
Matt. Matt.
I
Have a good one, mate.
think he's got on it, Clive.
Matt.
Yes.
I'm going to start and call you Bonnie and
Matt.
Clyde.
Matt.
Did Alan say something?
Matt.
Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde.
What's Alan? What's Alan saying?
I can't hear him.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
Got him now.
Right, guys, take care. Have a good evening. Well, good night,
All right
mate.
then, mate.
And I'll speak to you soon. And David,
Okay,
Clive,
mate,
see you
mate. Take
26th at camp.
Yeah,
Take
have a
care,
good day at
mate.
the
Look after
camp. Say
yourself.
hello to everyone for us.
I will do. I will do.
All right, mate.
Yeah.
Be lucky, mate.
Yes.
Have a good night.
And you. Speak to you soon. Take care.
Hello, mate.
Bye-bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Brother. So,
Yeah.
That's it then.
He's pissing about again.
David, is he talking?
Eh?
Where's he gone?
Oh, fuck me. Where's Alan gone? He must have gone home.
Boo.
Hello. Oh, he's back.
All right,
Where's he
mate.
gone? He's back to the room.
Can you hear him? I can't hear him.
Matt's gone, mate.
Alan, I can't hear
Oh,
you.
is Matt gone?
Matt is
Oh,
gone.
Matt's gone. Alan's gone.
Alan,
We've all
can't
fucking
hear you.
gone.
Right, I'll go if you want me to go. You two have a
Alan,
chit chat if you
we
want.
can't hear you, Al.
You take it piss again, you twat.
Alan, be lucky. You have a good
It's
night.
all right. I love it. I love old Clyde.
I know. He's a bloke,
Right.
isn't he?
Let's end
Yeah.
it, is it? Look, we've had over 3 hours
that's
on
it
you.
then.
Let's end it.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a long one.
All
It's
right,
been a
Right,
good
be
one.
lucky. Yeah, I love you all.
everyone. All right.
Stay safe. Have a nice weekend.
All right.
Yeah, God bless you both.
Stay safe. Keep
All right, mate.
Same to you, my old mate.
keep your powder dry, and remember, there's people out there who need our care. There's people out there who
Yeah.
need us to share and
Too
care.
right, mate.
All right, we've
Yeah,
all
it's
got to
true.
come together, and we've all got to
Yeah.
be there for one another.
Yeah.
Heather,
That's what
yeah,
we're here for.
whatever's going on with Heather, we'll
I'll
get
help
to the
you.
bottom of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And
we'll
I'll have a look through some of the info I need to look through, and we'll go from there.
Yeah,
Davey.
all right. I'll have a word with you in a minute anyway. All right, be lucky. Love you all. Those that love me still love
Yeah.
you. Push the button.
All
I
right,
love you,
be lucky.
Dave. Love
Love
you.
you all.
Love
Bye,
you, brother.
Bye. Bye.
I'll call you my brothers.